Okay, I'm going to hope it's live now. Uh, okay, yep, it's showing up. It has shown up on the stream manager. That is good. Okay.
It's live now.
Yep. Okay, that's cool. Gonna make sure bitrate, everything good. Okay. So, is there anyone on the stream? Hey, yeah, yeah. Ha. Nice. All right,
It's quite low latency, not gonna lie.
pretty good then. Yeah, I think I've got. I don't know if I have like low latency on, but if it's low, that's good.
Yeah, it's good. You saw it in a second, so.
Cool. Okay. Clear my status quickly. All
I'll
right.
just post something real quick. What's up, Ray25?
Sup. Okay.
Yeah, we have. Okay.
Okay, we should be starting in a minute now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, map list.
Maps and modes have decided to update.
Mm-hmm. And it kicked me out of the lobby. Perfect. Okay, I have you added as a friend, okay. Salty.
Yep, yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it looks like we've got for the first round of the playoffs, we've got Inkpact versus Hourglass.
Mm-hmm. Sounds fun to watch.
Yep. Let's see. So, info about the two teams, I guess. Impact is came in Div 3 and Hourglass Div 4, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're Div 4. Hourglass is Div 4. I think they're second?
Second, yeah,
Should be.
I think
Yeah.
so. I don't have anything up, so it's a bit of a mess.
I'll get it again. Yeah, I know that inkpact is Div 3, and yeah, Hourglass is Div 4, correct. Uh, judging by, they seem pretty evenly matched teams, as like if yes, there's a difference, but it seems fun to be fun to watch.
Yep.
Let me just get the bracket up again.
It looks like Impact came last in their Div 3, while Hourglass came second in Div 4. So, if we're basing it off that, it looks to be a pretty balanced battle. I'm guessing.
Is it best 5?
Best of 5, yes. So
Yes, best 2-5, yes, correct.
I'm gonna make sure I'm joining the right person. Yeah, that's good.
Well, we're gonna be seeing some Game 9 hype in chat.
Not yet, not yet.
I mean, if we were doing Riptide, we would definitely see one, as they are.
Of course.
That just runs into
Alright,
Riptide bloodline.
the lobby's up. The pass is in the captain. You can see the captain's chat. I hope.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, let's swap to the map list and rosters. Alright, this is winners round 1. We've got Tower Reef, Clam Makermart, Zones, Institute, I forgot the name, Rainmaker, New Albacore, and then Tower Walleye.
Walleye.
Walleye, classic.
Walleye Tower is very fun. We were just scrimming Splatbacks yesterday, Hydroforce and I, and Inkjet is very fun on
Yes,
that.
Inkjet is quite a strong special. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna make
Okay,
sure.
I'm joining now.
So, do we particularly know anything much about these two teams?
These two teams are quite like very coordinated well. I don't know much about Inkpact, but I do know a lot about Hourglass.
Yep. Trying to remember what they play.
Yes, I think I remember Inkpact being quite aggressive. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I did verse them in the very first playoffs. We versed them, so
Yeah, oh, yep,
yeah.
yep. Thinking, Hourglass, I believe they do have two members that play backline. Oh, well,
Yes.
I'm guessing that's three now, since they've picked up Griffin. And,
Mhm.
she does kind of flex, a bit of everything.
Uh, okay. I think yes. Okay, now I have the notes up. I do have notes of like every team. So yes, Hourglass has two backliners in Melon and uh, I don't remember the other one. I think it's Spud. Crowboy plays basically Slayers mainly with Octobrush, T-Tech, and seems about and Griffin plays backline for them, but does flex K-Pro.
Yep, Kipro, shot, good stuff.
The bread and butter of Splatoon.
Hmm.
Who do you think's gonna come on top today, Salty?
Honestly, it seems these two teams are pretty evenly tied, so it could go either way. Uh,
Yeah.
trying not to show off my bias here or anything.
uh, we will probably see substituting from both teams here, as they do have quite a number of a roster.
Yep. Inkpact has. Let me count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
think
7,
9.
8. I think that's 8.
Yep, it should be
Yep.
8.
Inkpact has 8. So Hourglass has 6. Like my voice cracked for a second. Hourglass has 6. So, uh, we might be seeing some subbing out here and there.
Yeah. I do remember Hourglass is good on subbing out. Like, the one weakness with subbing out is he gotta be like have good teamwork with every member of the team, not just one.
Yes, it comes with cost for particularly large teams. You've got to make sure everyone can work together with like different
Mm.
but then the upside is that you can have more combinations of players and weapon choices.
And you can play anything you are like basically confident with. And yeah.
I mean, that's just as long as the weapon pool is diverse. But yeah.
Yeah. With great power comes great responsibility. Looks like we are waiting uh
Still waiting on
on inkpact here.
slowly coming in. It is the first round, so
Yes, round one
probably
is.
people just getting their games up. Uh,
We
looks to
see here that two of members can't join Crowboy's team.
the usual internet
Uh,
problems.
$20 a year. That was happening to me when I was
30.
joining. Yes, 30 if you're in Australia. Discrimination.
Can I make a room? I
Yeah, I think,
um
yeah.
actually, do you want to make the room to make? Because I'm streaming, so I don't know if that's going
Go
to.
I'll go for it. Yes, Australia's best internet coming in clutch. Yes, I
You're on,
selected
you're
that.
on wired. Are you on wired? Oh,
Yep, I'm on wide.
alright, yeah, so
I'm now wide.
cool.
Okay.
We'll be switching the lobbies
Yep.
over, see if that fixes anything.
It'll be same pass.
Alright, yeah, don't say that out loud.
Yep, don't worry, I'm not. Already made that mistake once. Okay, is it... What is... It's Tower the Reef, question mark?
Tower Reef should be
Okay.
first, if I read the.
Yep, I just saw it. Okay, thank you. Tower the Reef, to be honest, I actually quite like it. Rooms up, guys.
Yep. Tower,
It's
tower.
basic...
It's your usual bread and butter, standard tower. Not much going on there.
I forgot that the Reef is like the first map. I
Yeah,
was like
it's
looking in the second page. But yeah, it's quite open and like bridge is a very interesting element. As like I like it a lot because
yes,
you can't.
you can like quickly get over to the other side and stuff. But
Yeah, yeah.
you gotta watch out because since it's quite in the open, you can just get shot down.
Yep. Let me just accept some friend requests. I don't think he'll DC me from the lobby,
If
I
you do it
think.
quickly.
Yeah, okay. Will Namay do it? Place your bets now, guys. Okay, I think I did it. Yeah, but did it. Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, the reason why I like the bridge is because the checkpoints that are on tower control, they can be reached from bridge with a backliner. And I think that's
Yes.
good because it's like when you're getting pressured by checkpoints, etc., it's quite hard to be able to counter push or defend, and I feel like that's good
Yes.
element
You
in
do
both
need
team sides.
you do need to get that first foothold to be able to stop the push and like and if you want to go even further, reverse that momentum.
Yeah.
And the bridge does come. I have seen a number of matches where people just keep dropping from the bridge and it just completely stops that push. So
Yeah. I have experience on that.
Something to be mindful of there. Yeah,
This map list does seem interesting and fun though. Maker Clams is quite an interesting combination.
it is. It's. I mean, it's Maker Mart for one. I've heard some people have their distaste about that.
I think I also don't really like Maker, but Maker's fun.
It is. All these stages are pretty fun, if you ask me.
Yeah, except for Snapper Canal, I can't stand that thing. Yeah, the reason why I like Mako is because one, I have fun memories with Octo Feedback with that. Also, two, uh, it's basically like Clam Blitz, for example. It's quite close. For example, Piranha Pit. They are both like quite close as well, if you
Mm-hmm.
think of it that way. I
Yes.
don't know the exact distance because apparently Piranha Pit's the biggest map, and I don't believe that. I don't know
I
why.
mean, Piranha Pit is kind of pretty big, like when you think about it. Because you've also
Yeah,
got these, like, the areas off to the left and or I
useless.
guess, yeah.
Like they're actually called useless. That's how useless they are.
I mean, they kind of are. The only use for them is, if you need to get some quick specials, I guess. But, once you
Or
use
if
the.
you're a Raybot,
I
Piranha
guess,
Bot.
yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I dislike the useless because no one actually goes in it, like unless, as you said, just charge special.
Mm.
The main war zone or some stuff like that is in like the mid, etc. But you could say that with basically any map that mid is the most conflicted area as
Yeah, of
its
course.
objective.
Wahoo's pretty big. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Wahoo's also, you've got some distance to travel. Looks like we're still getting some internet problems from the side of inkpact here.
They have connection issues at the moment. I'm not surprised.
Can't join how
It,
about they host?
uh, yeah, should they host? Let me just ask.
No, you can ask them.
Yep, I'll do it. I mean, we just don't really want to DC from their side, but hopefully we won't see that. Oh, we have Mikan joining. I hope I said that correctly.
They're slowly coming in. Of course, this is great stuff.
NBN, more like not good.
I do believe inkpact isn't in Australia. They're like around Southeast Asia and stuff. I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
Don't count beyond that, but I have heard.
I mean, I think that's probably that's probably what's causing it. And I mean, Nintendo is like it's a peer-to-peer connection, so I was I saw this thing on Twitter earlier, and I felt like I so like related to it, like the new trend of retweet to scare X player.
Ah,
Oop,
yes. Oh, okay.
yes, it's a
The old lady.
yeah. We'll just wait until they're ready,
Um,
and I'll start.
yep. Just ask whether they're good to go. Should be well full.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I saw this thing retweet to scare a Nintendo employee, and it was part of Netflix's servers.
I mean, the thing is that Nintendo doesn't really need servers as big as Netflix, because Netflix they have to store like all those like films and stuff. Nintendo's is only
Yeah.
just, I mean, literally just matchmaking, and that's about it. Okay, yep, they're ready.
Yep, looks like we are good to go. Talk control of the reef. Round one. Okay. I am not good at this, so confirm after when I do it.
Okay, yep,
Uh,
that looks good.
correct?
Yep, correct.
Yep. Alright, round one. Talk control of the reef. Inkpact versus Hourglass. Finally. Let's do this.
And make sure
Wait,
the
okay.
team's correct here.
Yep, and let me just change my controls because I forgot about that. Won't DC me though, which I like. I did that in the middle of a ranked match.
Ah, I remember the last time no, it wasn't a stream. I was recording a match. I forgot to reset my controls, and then I couldn't activate the auto cam. so I had to go change that afterwards.
I accept to use actual like controls for just because of autocam.
Ah,
Because I do have it on my second monitor, all the controls, but I don't use them. Only use them when
ah,
like it's only locking onto like the guy from spawn for some
ah,
reason. Wow,
okay.
that's so action packed. Respawning.
All right, we got a first
Alright,
match
let's get in.
underway. Hourglass versus inkpact. I should have the colors correct here. All
Yep.
right.
Should
Um,
be yellow. Yep, it's correct.
okay. So
I
we've got
Yep, follow up.
Junior, Tentatek, Sorella Umbrella, and Heavy on Hourglass, and we've got also Heavy. I think that's Gal 52, Tentatek, and regular Splatter Shot on inkpact. All right, we
Two of
see.
them. Yep, two of them are on tree here, and one backliner contesting that area. Two on bridge at the moment, as bridge. One does go down on a glass there. No,
Spud
impact.
jumping off the bridge to just, start moving the towers quickly. Impact is three down now. So Hourglass will be starting to make that push.
Mikin was stranded there by themselves in the right side. Kind of a not a good thing to do there. Inkpact struggling to defend here as the front liners are rushing in at that moment. And bomb rush coming out from the Brella here. The Brella goes down,
We're seeing the Booyah Bomb getting a quick pick at the tower there.
and the
Our,
T-Tech flanking,
the,
and does take the spotlight down.
the tower is still moving though. It does clear the
Ooh,
last
they
checkpoint before
Why?
Hourglass getting wiped. Yes.
Yeah. As you said, we were talking about bridge and then stopping an entire push, and it exactly happened.
Yep. Just jump down from there. Get behind them. No one ever
Yeah.
expected.
Jump up in the air. Come on, be scared.
We're
Uh,
seeing the Splatling here just sitting on the tower, just
Tower.
keeping it moving.
Yeah, they do pass checkpoint 1, and this is quite a big lead, and Junior does take down that splash shot. No,
However,
the splat.
no one's really there to keep the tower moving for Impact. Oh, we're seeing a
Amazing inkjet there.
Inkjet snipe from Sutab.
Brella takes him down though, and Mayday. The Brella does get 2v1 there, and the Spatling still on tower, got armor support, sitting
Tower
on
is
tree.
moving again.
Yep.
It looks like
Spatling gets on tower.
Hourglass is really starting to get pushed back here. They are at the second checkpoint, and it does look like they will clear it. No one's
Yeah,
at.
and
No
that's
one's.
lead.
Yeah, no one's being able to defend the tower here.
Yeah.
Hourglass is really going to need to get their specials ready.
Inkjet, nice inkjet shot
Oh,
there
but
by...
Griffin coming from behind, stopping that tower from clearing the last checkpoint.
But still, I think that's checkpoint. Yes,
Oh, that
that's
is
checkpoint
checkpoint.
pass.
That is checkpoint.
The clutch shot by the splash shot there. One getting splashdown cancelled, I think.
So we've seen here how the lead can just flip back,
Yeah.
just like that.
Bridge is a very good thing to have under control, and Inkpact have that under control, and that's why they could not stop the push because when Inkpact was pushing, there were two people on bridge there, like not allowing them to go on any other way and stop that push.
Yep.
One wipe just turned the tables.
It does.
You do see.
Ooh, Griffin caught out by this platform there. Inkpact still not wanting to give up that tower. Just being really aggressive here.
Yeah, Brella trying to come in for the push, but does get 2v1'd again.
Does look like Hourglass is a 3 down at the moment. This is looking to be the KO if they are not able to stop that tower from moving.
They're just getting locked out. Hourglass is getting locked out here by Inkpact.
It looks.
And it looks like game unless they pull a miracle.
Yeah, anything can still happen here though.
Yeah. Hourglass is frantically trying to defend this tower here and trying to make their own counter push. Holding onto specials here with the armor. It does go
It does
out.
seem like Inkpact does keep taking the advantage in terms of you know, who's alive and stuff. Griffin is behind, trying to stop that tower. Does get uh does seem like Inkpact has finally been cleared out from that area.
But Hourglass trying to get back map control here for their last counter push, which will probably lead into overtime. The splash shot in a tough position there and cornered by the junior. That nice bomb pick by Crowboy.
Looks like we will be getting overtime here as the tower is under control of
Three of them coming out
Hourglass.
there. Is that the end of their push? Looks
Doesn't look
so.
like it. No one is there at the tower to end that overtime. So that tower will still be moving. It does have to clear that third checkpoint, and we can see this.
Which is the hardest.
We can see people who are coming out from the left side there.
Full
The
special
armor has
push
come.
coming here
Ooh,
from
but that
Hourglass.
is the end
That
of
is
overtime.
game.
As the junior gets taken down, is armor unable to keep it alive.
That was a very good match there. As any team could have won because they had massive leads, both teams, and yeah.
Yes, we can see from, you know, pretty high splat counts from both teams here. However, Impact taken out the first round.
Should be Clan Blitz Mako, correct?
Yes, we got Clam Blitz and Mako Mart next. You
Coming
want
here for a shopping spree.
just make sure both teams don't want to sub out or
Yep,
anything
I
first.
won't be starting. I think I saw something earlier about wait for summons.
Just ask them.
Yeah. Looks like chat is cheering for Hourglass here.
Oh, why is that not updating? Alright, both teams seem to be ready. I'm gonna quickly see if that. Alright, that doesn't seem to be updating for some reason. Oh well, that's fine.
Is the overlay's not updating or?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Because for me it has. Well, that's just surf control.
Okay,
They
yep,
are
there we go.
ready. We are getting into round 2. Maker Mark Clan Bliss Impact versus Hourglass. Let's do this.
So we've seen in the last match that Impact is just really aggressive, right?
Yeah.
They just didn't want to give up that tower even after, you know, taking the lead. They really wanted that KO. So what do you think Hourglass needs to do to, you know, try and stop getting, you know, taken down all the time?
I think they should be more aware after they made their amazing push that they got wiped, and I think they need to maybe take advantage of both stacks, breakfast, and court, as those are three things that you can defend or push with. As attacking from freezer won't do you very good, so yeah,
Yes.
I
Alright.
think they should. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Uh,
I think stairs or steps are good for a push, as you do see many clams from stairs. And yeah,
right.
let's
We
get
do
into
have
it.
second round starting here. Looks like Crowboy on Junior. We have the L3, Sorella Brella, and Ballpoint. We've got the Splatling, heavy Splatling there, and Zap, and the two Tentatex again. So,
Yeah,
rather similar comps from um, both sides here, I'm guessing.
3 down on inkpact. Hourglass do have mid under control here, which can change very quickly. Ballpoint is on stacks in a very good position to get those nice picks and make a push.
Yes, it is a very strong,
Yeah.
but it was the last one alive just a moment, so it has to back up as Impact takes control of the center area there.
We have stealth jump from both sides here, as they do want to do the strategy of going under steps and jumping in. Inkjet taking down that power clamp holder.
Yeah, it launched specials and moved up as how you're supposed to use that inkjet. And we do see the
One
first
clam
points
by
go on the
impact.
board here. It does look like Impact does have moved
Control of
up quite
steps
a
here.
bit, but it didn't. They did not have any clams to back up that push. So essentially,
But
they just gave
is
Hourglass
that
a free
another
clam.
clam?
That
Oh,
is another clam ready. They want to keep making that push.
yeah.
Spud goes down. His shield broken. And it's
Yeah.
like they
Oh, another one?
no, it
No. They,
missed.
oh,
Yes.
PD does go out there. Uh, I think Inkpact are just trying to pressure Hourglass in, back them up, and oppress them that they will have a harder time pushing at the moment.
Yep, just trying to keep them as far out as they can so they can just grab those clams. We do have Sutab here, sneaking around the side of stacks. They're trying to get that power clam made. It does, and it breaks the barrier. Power. Ooh,
They have more clams to push in from steps up behind.
yeah.
Hourglass, 2 people down there. This is a very good push by them. Inkjet does gets some picks and push him out of the basket, but that's still quite a big lead.
Yes, it is.
They do immediately pick up the pity, which means Hourglass are like ready for a push at the moment. They just want to get in.
They want to make that counter push, but they just need the right time to do it. Ooh, Spud
True
getting a
double
double
kill by the
here.
bomb. Will Griffin put the clam in nose, stopped by the heavy splatling.
Oh, yeah, that's the remix, I forgot. It looks like Inkpact looking to make another push.
The quota does go down. The pity, they are passing it on, playing potato with it. It's like they are pressuring snipe at the moment, so no one can, the backliners cannot defend this or push.
They really are just picking up all the clams they can get.
Impact is very aggressive. Like they do not want to play defensive. They just want to score and score.
Yep, Melon is the last one left, but unable to really. No, they are 3 down. Impact is 3 down. So now is Hourglass's chance to come back and retake mid.
One fight run court here. It's just a 1v1. 3 of them do take that one spy shot down there. Amazing teamwork.
I do think that Hourglass do kind of need to work more better together, so they are able to stop Impact's push. They Impact is 3 down though. They were 3
but
down.
they do not have a power climb at the moment.
They are grabbing the pity. Griffin giving them a jump spot. That is two power clams in. However, Spud's the last one alive. Isn't able to get any more clams. It is a wipe, but it isn't enough to take back the lead. It was a rather strong push, but Impact already made previous pushes.
Another bullet? No, they do
it was a
that,
miss.
But,
tried to get another power in, but it was a miss. I would think it is better for Impact to just play defensively now, because if they do get another power climb in, that's just a free pity for Hourglass. Unfortunately, Hourglass doesn't have a power climb, and so overtime does not begin.
That's 2-0 to Inkpact there. I think this is match point.
Yes, it is match point next. We see Sutab with 22 splats here, really being the slayer for Impact here.
I think Hourglass can make this reverse. Wait, it should be what is it? Splat Zone
Shellendorf next.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's fine. I forgot what I was going to say again.
uh, uh, so I think what Hourglass can do to pick up on this here is, that they need to learn that inkpact is very aggressive, and that the reason why inkpact was quite aggressive there is, even though they would keep scoring when they did not need to, they were pressing them, keeping back at that snipe there, and did not let Hourglass actually go on the offense the entire game. They just had to play defense. So
Yes.
I think what Hourglass needs to do is play more aggressively so that they aren't defense the entire time. As Hourglass is good at defense, but when you're in defensive play in the entire game, you do lack like the time to score, which inkpact timed them out for 5 minutes there,
Yes.
which
Yes.
is quite
I agree.
impressive.
They Hourglass does play. Yeah, they can play very defensively, but what they need to do now is just go on that offense. Play fire with fire.
Yeah.
They just need
Okay, we
some
sorry.
more firepower against firepower.
This is round 3, Shellentor Splat Zones, Hourglass versus Inkpact.
Yes.
We'll probably see some backlines here. Inkjet maybe for Schellendorf as glass
Inkjet.
is
Yep, inkjet
fun.
seems. Yep, you can push up with the inkjet. Backlines, definitely it is Schellendorf after all.
We are probably going to see Melon or Spud play Dynamo here.
Dynamo. I think it was. I'm trying to check. Porobo who also plays backline. Spud plays Brella.
Yeah, okay. So I think it's Melon also plays backline. He plays Hydra and Dynamo, I think.
Yep.
Thanks for the correction. Uh, Mainly the same comp with double splash shot from uh
Impact. Yep.
Inkpact there.
Swapping out that
And
Ansap for a Junior, with Hourglass switching things up a bit, going for the CDS Junior, Sorella, and other ball
yeah,
points here. Uh,
three
and
down on
3 down already. Yep.
and scores 80 on Hourglass.
Score is ticking down already. We do see Hourglass starting to push up a bit. Armor
Yeah,
does come out as they.
Hourglass is in a more aggressive comp at the moment, and
Yes.
it's working.
They are trying to outpaint each other at this moment. Griffin
Inkjet
getting
coming
a
out there.
trade there, but Hourglass still having control of the zone as um, Impact is 2 down.
Yeah, this comp's more aggressive, as they are focusing on more aggression this time, and Boy is zoning them out there with the dually scorches. Splashdown coming in, and it does get
Splashdown
cancelled.
cancelled by Melon. It does look like
Is that a sweet
Hourglass.
care?
This is very likely.
They just
It
played
is.
overlay. Did you forget about the it's over
God
oh.
damn it.
It was I didn't look at chat and then I didn't.
Ah,
Sorry guys.
I'm gonna hate myself for that.
It was so
It was
good.
the one actually, g- you know, interesting match, and I forget to change the overlay. All right,
Nice one,
I'm
Salty.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go repent right after we finish the rest of this set. Ah,
We have Rainmaker not Shellendorf. I mean
Rainmaker New
Rainmaker.
Albuquerque next.
Hopefully the overlay will go off here.
All right, really remind. I gotta remind myself. I haven't done this in a while, so
Salty, the overlay.
I got it. Thank you.
Oh, that was. Hope we don't have Hourglass at our doorsteps yelling at us. Could this be a start of a reverse sweep? We are going into round 4, Rainmaker Albacore. Inkpact versus Hourglass, where the overlay will be on off this time.
I will remember the overlay this time. All right.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully this isn't a thing where the one match that Hourglass, takes is the one I forget the overlay.
Hey, we can see Hourglass doing a reverse sweep here.
It's always nice. It's always nice.
Yes. Game 5 hype. That just doesn't sound right as game 9, but okay.
No, I don't think we'll be playing game 9 though. Yeah, the
Yeah, we're not.
grand finals are only best of what, 5.
They're best. Yeah, best 5.
While we're waiting for the teams to ready up here, I'm gonna see. We do two. We are the last set that's waiting to be completed
Yeah.
for the last
Last. Yeah,
first
last round
round
1
here.
match.
All right, I got the overlays this time. Are you guys happy? I remember the overlay.
I don't see the overlay yet, but it's still
There it
on.
is. I got it. Don't worry.
Yep, it's
I
off.
remembered.
All
Okay.
Okay, pretty. Ooh, now Inkpact mixing it up here with the Sploosh and Caper. Hourglass playing the quite same comp with switching out the Junior for Nenzap and Caper here.
It does look like Hourglass does get the quick pop. Griffin trading with
Traitor.
Drew, the Sploosh coming in from behind.
Debrella trying to guard a jump here, and they do it.
Looks like
Spud picking the Rainmaker.
Hourglass starting to make a move, but they are 2 down. Doesn't make it
Yeah.
far. Melon moving back now, trying to regroup with that team.
Mikan with the Rainmaker here. They're not. Are they going? They're not going to go for mid there, and they do go down there as
Griffin
the
flanking
ball
from
point takes
behind.
him down. Inkjet coming out and getting stuck on the grates.
Impact was 3 down for a moment there, so Hourglass may be looking to start moving back into mid. 3 down again. K-Pro dudes. K-Pro using its Booyah Bomb. Ooh, tried to use it straight down, but they were over the grates, passing straight through. And just getting punished. Yeah, the Booyah Bomb passes straight through the grates.
Oh, never knew that.
Spud with that umbrella, using the umbrella shield as cover to push the Rainmaker a bit further. 250 before being taken down. Krillboy going from the side doesn't get the pick. Looks like they are going around. A bit of lag here. Ooh, Zutap getting 2 and Rainmaker looking like it's going to be reset. Impact just really quickly coming back into mid now. It looks like they will be heading left.
Sorry for that. Thanks for commentating for it. Bomb rush there that knocks the Rainmaker down by the recoil.
I'm guessing it went into the water because it just got reset.
Yeah, they did. The Rainmaker recoil pushed the Rainmaker off.
I see.
It's very.
We got a Splatling versus Splatling battle here.
But with the Caper helping out, going down
Going
there.
down too. Melon, last one left. Now's really the time for Impact to start moving.
Yeah. 1 minute 52 left and a lead of 50 to overcome. Brielle coming out there, but not quite good to push that backliner back, as Melon is quite annoying for Impact at the moment.
Both
Inkjet
are
coming out
2
there.
down at the moment.
Yeah.
Inkjet not getting a pick. Does get punished on land. Oh, does
No,
it
they do
barely
not.
gets away.
Brella
Splatling does get
versus-
punished for being out of place, as well as the tent attack.
Brevon coming out there to use defensively. I think Hourglass is
Does
going to
get it.
nice snipe by
And Rainmaker
Brevon.
is moving now. Some more points on the board. Crowboy shooting backwards to use the recoil to push it, push him faster up, uninkable.
Oh, did they fire backwards?
Yeah, they fire backwards to move faster.
That's a that's a strategy that doesn't get used a lot, and it's honestly good.
Ooh, Impact was wiped for a second there, but the Rainmaker does have its bubble back up.
The Rainmaker should. Oh,
They
that is.
pushed the
It's a
2-5. It does look like Impact
3 down on Hourglass here, but Beacons could take him back.
could be a real sneaky way to get back, but it does look like that is the end of Hourglass's push.
Yeah.
Only
15 seconds.
only like about 10 seconds left. Impact
And
is
they got his
really going
KO.
to need to use their specials and that aggression to
Yeah.
push, get the KO.
Yeah. Virtually a KO.
They are
In-
pushing up the
tw-
like left side there.
yeah, top left. Income coming out from
Crowboy,
Hourglass there. The
Crowboy
Rainmaker goes
sneaking
down.
through the front line, taking out the Rainmaker and ending overtime.
Uh,
So
that
fourth match going to Hourglass. This is actually looking extremely
game, right?
close.
2-2 from Inkpact and Hourglass is Hourglass knowing their weakness now.
They've got the download.
As the gamers like to say, gnarly download, dude.
They got the download. Now they're starting to, make their comeback.
Yeah, they downloaded it, uploaded it on YouTube, put it on Twitter, and are we gonna see a reverse sweep here? Okay. I wanted to see Walleye Tower and I got it.
Nice.
Has round 2 already started? Because I don't think we'll be able to get a round 2 match in.
Hold up, let me check.
Should be able to. Okay, we are ready. This is game 5 of Hourglass versus Inkpact. The last game here. Tiebreaker, tower control walleye. Let's go. I think chat wants to see a reverse sweep here by Hourglass, which does seem likely. Make sure you guys are tuned in for this hype game. I'm so glad we went with this.
Yep. It looks like all the other matches in round 1 went 3-0, so
Yeah. Gotta get some
Jiki
content.
taking out 3-0 against Cha, Riptide taking out 3-0 against Hoki Hoki.
Okay. Oh yeah, it updates.
Yeah. I'm guessing that there is quite a bit of a gap between those other two matches as well. Well, here we're seeing like a Div 3 versus Div 4, so it isn't as, big of a stretch.
Cha and Hoki haven't started yet, so we could do that.
Yeah.
Looks like the winner of this match will be versing Sturgeon.
Yep. While the winner will be versing Sturgeon Turf, the losers will be heading into losers round 2 against, I'm trying to see, against the losers of seeding 6, I'm guessing. So it's either Jiki or Riptide.
These sound quite fun.
It's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah. At the match at hand, let's see the last game and see who takes this round 1 and versus Sturgeon Turf and moves on.
Yep, I did remember overlays this time. I didn't forget.
Yeah, this is the most hype part. We can't.
Ooh, okay, interesting. We've swapped out all the Splatlinks for Hydras here, custom Hydras on both sides. Hourglass keeping
double
this
splatter shot.
Yep, double splatter shot as usual. It looks like they're really, splatter shots really quite aggressive slayers. So they're Impact really using that to their advantage.
Both teams are being aggressive here. No one wants to go home sad today. One going on left alley there. Spot trying to chase him down, trying to pinpoint them, but the splatter shot does take him down with a 2v1 there.
Now, I do want to point out that Spud is Umbrella, so they will be absolutely crucial to pushing the tower. However, Hourglass getting kind of wiped there. Inkpact starting to move the tower.
That splash shot does distract 3 of Hourglass's members there. That's 2 down on both sides.
And both second checkpoint cleared. Only 1 checkpoint to go. However, it looks like Hourglass does seem to be getting a grip on this. They have started moving back in.
They are quickly getting back into mid, unlike last tower match where they were quite uneasy to push, but 2 down on Hourglass there. Hydra trying to get some picks here, pushing back Inkpact, which
Hydra
they
does
desperately...
getting Spud.
Inkstorm coming out from Impact there with 2 of them jumping in. Yeah, push is still going.
Yep, starting to push up again.
Splashdown coming down, unable to be cancelled, causing a disruption, but still, but the inkjet is helping distract them with that. But the inkjet goes down.
Now, Impact was 2 down for a moment there, so they will be starting to come back in. The remaining players moving back a bit, getting ready to stop the tower at the checkpoint. We see someone on the top right trying to stop them at the first checkpoint, just slightly missing out, repositioning, heading from behind.
Push them back. Struggling to get on tower. Another armor here.
They do take the lead.
Hourglass showing that they can take that lead easily back. Hourglass I think needs to defend here.
It isn't. They haven't reached the 3rd checkpoint quite yet, however, so it could still go either way.
Yeah. But I think Hourglass will be pushing again, as they have learned from their mistakes of not pushing.
Griffin getting 2. Ooh, is that gonna be a triple? A triple! That's a clip right there. That's a clip.
That's a Twitter clip ready to happen.
They are trying to see if anyone's gonna move down.
3 of them coming out there, disrupting that entire right side flank coming out, but that does fail. And it's not
someone else coming from behind.
And takes out Griffin. All three of them are down on Hourglass.
The checkpoint was almost clear. They only needed 1 second left. However, Hourglass, Impact does taking the tower back.
Splatter shot does get 2v1 by the K-Pro and Brella there. Inkjet coming out there. They do go down there thanks to Inkpact.
3 down on Impact.
Hourglass does have.
It does look like Hourglass have control of this now.
Yeah.
They know what to expect from Impact.
They're blocking out all the entry routes. They do know all the routes about where they're going to come through. 2 down from Hourglass there, but
Melon moving back a bit. The tower is starting to be moved again.
Oh, I think what that Inkjet was looking for was an armored jet push, but unfortunately the Inkman swatted him out.
3 down again on Impact. Really, Hourglass do have control of this. They have total control. We see another flank coming in from behind. Does take one, however, taken out by Griffin.
Quick to stop that flank. Looks like Hourglass is trying to clear that last checkpoint here, or going for a KO. Nice shot by the Brella there.
It is safer to try and get the checkpoint lead over the other team. It does give some safety. They do clear the checkpoint. Special
is this gonna be a
bomb
last
rush
KO?
coming out.
Oh no. They're trying to get on tower here, so there's no overtime, but looks like it will be. No, that's
they are
game.
Wiped, and the last game
with the reversal.
Yes.
That was very fun. Interesting to watch. And Hourglass does move on to versing Sturgeon's turf, and the Impact going into losers bracket there. I think it should be.
That
Yes. Okay.
counts 20 from Melon and Griffin. Impressive, impressive plays from both teams there. We see
We
Inkpact having the edge on Hourglass at the beginning. Um, However, Hourglass just
had to
reversing
take a
that momentum
download.
and taking that reverse sweep.
Their internet speed was slow, so they had to download it, slower.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh,
I
all right.
think.
Uh, I guess
Well,
we'll be deciding what match to be streaming next. So
we could do Riptide versus Jiki or Hoki versus Char, I think.
I think I might want to see Hoki versus Chuck because they are, unless if they've already started. Um, I'll I'll
Let's
quickly
see.
mute this stream first, and
Yep.
we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. It looks like we're already starting to get underway. We will be watching Riptide versus Jiki. They have already started their round 2 match. However, we'll be watching the rest of them from here on out. Namay is currently preoccupied, so uh, I'll just be commentating for by myself for now, I guess. Oh, you're
I
back?
am back.
Alright.
Yep. Stream up or?
Yep, already on YouTube.
Okay. Welcome back, guys. Sorry for the delay. We have Tower Control versus Black Belly. We are getting in round 2. Not Raiders. Riptide versus Jiki.
So,
Both
Riptide
teams
is a Div 3 team, Jiki being Div 2, so
Div 2.
hopefully we don't see too much of a skill barrier here. We do see Blaster, Nautilus, Octoshot, and 89 from Riptide. We have Cancer Slosh, Anzap, Splatterscope, and Parries on Jiki.
Uh, these teams are quite evenly matched. They are quite good, both of them.
It does seem
Right,
Jiki is playing a more aggressive set
defensive.
here. Um,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Looks aggressive, but they are playing defensive at the moment with Meow shot camping out to the left side. Uh, Jiki making their push at the moment, trying to get back that. They already have it. Yeah, they do get past checkpoint 1 with the Emperor's chasing down.
The baller
The
trying to stop the tower pushing gets
uh,
stuck out.
the Inkjet coming out there, getting that entire left area like under control there as
The
it's
rake does
quite narrow.
coming out. It the right flank, I guess. There it is pretty tight, so it can make for you
Flying
know.
coming out for the dualies there, and they do get pick on 1, but to get taken down by the blaster there. Inkjet taken down.
It does look like Jiki is regrouping at the moment.
Yeah.
However, they still do keep pushing that tower.
Meow does farm that Stingray and trying to get some nice picks on that. With the Kansas sloshing assisting them with and finishing it off. Kansas sloshing machine does get that Nautilus. That's a wipe
Wipe
on.
on Riptide. G you know, after the wipe, it's Jiki's chance to clear that checkpoint. It looks like they will be clearing it. This
Meow
might be the
is.
KO. However, there are
Yeah.
two members of Riptide on that tower at the moment.
Meow is like sitting in the back lines and getting those nice picks that they need, playing support with Stingray, which
Jumps
is
out
getting.
because of the missiles there.
Uh,
Jiki is really not giving up that tower at all.
2 down on Riptide there. Cat trying to get some nice picks here with the ends up.
It does seem
Uh,
like Jiki does have the advantage over Riptide.
Yes, as the right side that the tower is on, it is being defended by the Charger, but they all get pushed back into garden. All of Jiki is playing quite defensively
However,
in.
Riptide 3 down again.
Yes, the ball being popped, and
That's all
the
4 down. They are starting to respawn.
flash on the Inkjet is catching out that blaster there, and they do get taken down there. And Ice Clear does get some nice picks and pushes them back.
It does seem like Jiki is really playing, aggressively, just like we saw with inkpact in the previous round. We see Konjan having control of the center tower before
And
jumping.
Flash on getting on tower, the nice
Gets
cancel by
cancelled.
Ice there. Beautiful dodge roll.
Ice, more like nice.
Hehe.
I gotta make them jokes, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You've been waiting like your entire life. You gotta do it once. Inkjet and Armor coming out from Jiki there, which is a nice combination. And Ice nice. Yeah, okay. The joke's been made. Okay.
Ice does getting punished after that inkjet. However,
That wasn't quite
T just sitting on
smooth.
the tower there doesn't seem to get the KO, but pushes the score to 7.
Stingray coming out there by Meow, which does allow for Ice to get on the tower and be cool about it. Okay, I'm done.
But that is the KO to
KO to
Jiki. We just saw throughout the entire match, Jiki was just being really aggressive. Just always pushing up, keeping the tower moving. You know,
I think that,
we can really see the difference in these splat counts here.
yeah. I think it's 2 to
2-0.
0
Yep.
Riptide. Yep,
2-0
okay.
to Jiki. Yep. Looks like we are seeing a sub out here.
T was quite surprised when I joined because they thought I was part of Riptide. As Hydro Force and Riptide both have water.
I mean, true.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why Hydro Force is called Hydro Force is because Inklings can't touch water. So, I can make the joke, stay hydrated, gamers. Remember, gamers, stay hydrated. Okay.
Drink water. Actually, I'm gonna take a sip right now. Hold up.
Is this yes on stream now? We have Clamblitz Wahoo here. Very interesting map and mode combination. Let's do this. Probably gonna see some backlines here.
Yes. If we are to assume what Juki did the previous match, they are just going to be constantly up in Riptide's face.
If they like it or not.
Whether they like it or not, indeed.
I mean, who wants anyone in their face?
Well, we're definitely going to be seeing the inkjet, be some use here.
Yeah.
Especially since he can get up and stop the other team from coming out of spawn.
Hopefully we see some CDS trick jumps, question mark. My
I
timeline
mean,
has been filled with those.
I actually haven't seen the one for Wahoo actually.
I think it's for Incline, I think. Yeah, it's cool.
Alright. I have to check it out
Yeah,
later. Alright,
yeah,
I got the overlays correct. Hooray. Clem
correct.
Blitz Wahoo.
Cool. Squeezer coming out there by Jiki. More ranged comp again.
Range comp,
We
yes.
but bubbles both sides, yes, but Riptide is not lacking on the range themselves with the range blaster, but looks like Jiki just have more paint here, but anything can happen. Roller coming here, but gets picked out because they were just by themselves there.
Yep,
Was
don't
not
want to
very good
back him
push.
up. However, Jiki is 2 down at the moment. And we do see the bubbles already starting to come out here.
The Caper holding the power clam, defending it quite well. They got Bria Bomb on the ready.
Ooh, I think they instantly
Ink Rush
fell
does catch
to
him
the
off
Ink
guard.
Rush there. Yeah, it's 3 down. Seems to be the end of
Love that.
Riptide's
Good.
attempt.
Squeezer just zoning mid out here, keeping control. They do have the power clam at the moment. Not looking to push it, I think. They could pass it to the...
They do have specials though. They do have bubbles.
Yes. They have 2 specials on the ready at the moment. And
Yes.
in combo.
Ooh, Alacat
But is that
doing...
gonna be a score? No.
Trying to do a funny, they're not getting it. Ooh,
They would.
Konjan
Ooh,
instead, Roller
we got a
coming out.
funny. We got yeah.
We got the funny. However,
I
no
still don't
teammates
know what
to
that means.
however, no teammates to back them up. Jiki getting the pity clam instead.
Wait, I think I know why it's called pity because the game has pity on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, why did it take me so long to realize that?
It does. Both teams just trying to collect clams at the moment.
Is Jiki going to get the
Jiki doing a
dunk
bubble
in?
push. The usual. They do.
That's lead.
Do getting some extra clamps in Baller coming out.
Bowler doing the
T jumping
funny.
down and heading around, getting some extra points on the board there.
Inkstorm pushing
Pushing.
Riptide back there. Wait, do you see this way out? I think they are to jump in.
They they
Oh, they just
they did try a jump, however the basket did close on them before they could
Inkbrush
get.
cat. Ooh, Inkbrush catches the roller off guard there. It does get the pick, but the splash chain cancel.
Riptide just trying to keep Jiki as far back from that basket as possible. While that bridge is up, they are just able to walk straight on through from that from zone. So
Looks like Riptide does not see the beacons Jiki has laid in near the base and
do they
left
have
over.
beacons?
Yes, look, press map.
Uh,
Oh, I think it's, yeah, they just destroyed it the second
Alright,
I said
that's
it.
fine.
It's just left over. But yeah, it's a good one because whenever they push and they're in trouble, they are jumping back and still staying in mid, which is quite smart on Jiki's, Riptide's side.
It does look like
I mean,
Riptide is trying to go in for solo pushes, but it isn't working out for them as Jiki is able to
yeah.
just stop those.
Looks like the
The range
the
blaster really, you know,
it's
is that the
rapid,
range? Rapid. Oh,
rapid,
rapid. Alright.
rapid pro. It still has range.
When the rapid has more range than the weapon called range. Splash down,
Oh,
jump in through that
triple.
triple. More points
Is
on the
that
board
gonna be
for
nuts?
Riptide.
Damn, that splashdown though. It was quite hard to cancel, so that was a very good splashdown by.
Some more points heading on board, but it looks like Riptide won't be making any more pushes. Jiki is 3 down, however, the rest of the members coming out of spawn. So Riptide just wanting to regroup and
I will be
try
back.
and keep that
Um,
map control. The brush does have its special ready, so we might see a baller push. Good chance we might. Ooh, but Mo making that power climb as it heads towards the basket. However, it was a solo push, so there are no one to back them up. This does look like 5 seconds on the clock. Jiki is going to need to make a push now, or else that overtime will end. The bridge connecting to the center has retracted, however they have jumped down. Bubbles are coming out. People jumping in. They do open the basket, but they do not have any clams. Jiki frantically trying to get more clams. However, the basket closes before they're able to get any more clams in, and that's the match to Riptide.
that is 2-1.
It is 2-1 indeed. That was pretty back and forth, I'd say. Um,
Yeah,
we did
that's
see
splashdown.
quite a few solo pushes, however. Not getting much clams in, but when it does, it does.
I think that splashdown saved Riptide there, as they did get like very good push there.
Yes, uh that splashdown did help Riptide immensely. They were able to get through. They were able to get Jiki 3 down and take that lead and hold on
Uh,
to it in overtime as well. So,
did they fail to sub in? Because Meow said sub in, it started, so. Is that good?
ooh, I think
I think this is a Squid Party game, or care.
if Coco didn't die to the killing,
Yeah, they're
yes,
resetting.
um, resetting. All right,
Oh,
we will be resetting
okay.
the lobby, but
They will not be Squid
Ray
Party.
to, in the chat pointing out if Coco didn't die to the killing bomb, then Jiki would have won. Yes, I did see. I couldn't tell what that was. Um, but if it was a killing bomb, that sounds about right. Yes, they
Yeah.
the some clams did spawn on like the rotating thing, whatever it's called. Um, so if they if they didn't get splattered to the cooling bomb, then yes, Jiki would have had enough clams to get
Yeah.
into the basket.
I missed that, so I'll probably check it later, but sounds interesting.
Looks like both teams might be subbing out right now.
Yeah. Also, did you forget to put in stream vid clips? I think you did.
No, it was in announcements, but I don't think people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't think people found it, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's good. Looks like I'll be staying here for longer, so that's poggers. Won't be going now. Because I gotta get my flu shot vaccination soon. That's why I was unsure on the times.
All right.
Mm.
While they're getting another lobby up, it does look like let's see here. Cha versus Hoki in
It was a
losers.
3-0.
Losers. Cha gets the 3-0 against Hoki. Hoki being eliminated and Cha moving on to losers round 2. Waiting for Sturgeon Turf versus Hourglass. Ink and Inkpact just hanging around in losers finals, waiting for Jiki versus Riptide.
Yeah, okay. Jiki was okay. So whoever loses versus Char, I think. Okay.
No, whoever loses this one is up against Inkpact.
Rooms up. It's same pass.
Alright,
Looks
yeah,
like
I'm gonna
it.
guess. So is it?
I'm not gonna say it because we're on stream. So. Was about to, but realized. Yeah, it's same one. Alrighty then, looks like we have everyone here. Correctly.
You gotta get past the teams.
Splat zone skip here, round four.
Fourth round, yes.
Yes. Round 4, Jiki versus Riptide on Splat Zone Skipper, which is I dislike, but people like it.
Yeah,
I
Skipper
think
is the only like kind of symmetrical map on like the different axes. So,
it's actually not symmetrical, fun fact.
oh, is it not? Oh, okay.
Okay. Before I say it, one, I don't like Skipper because it's quite open. That's why.
Yeah,
But that's just
it is
stupid
pretty
excuse.
open. It is, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not symmetrical as there's two walls, and like when you go on the right side of spawn or left side, depending on which one you're on. There you can't right hand peek one, and one you can. And
Yes.
and when you sit on snipe, you can left hand peek one. I think yeah, you can do that on one of them, like the little blocks. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's maps
and
like these, like there would be some advantages because of the right
yeah.
hand peek thing. The match has started, however. We're seeing Sploosh, CDS, Custom Junior, and 89 from Riptide, K-Pro, Sorella, 89, and Custom Hydra on Jiki. Already, Riptide taking control of that zone and starting to push up the mid there. However, they do lose control and does flip over to Jiki.
Dual Coach is unable to get that hit on Jiki.
It looks like, ooh, splashdown catching out one of Jiki's members there. But trading, unable to stop that zone. Riptide starting to come back in now. If they do just cap it like that.
Looks like Riptide are pushing back Jiki here with their specials. Inkstone and Bubble Ball coming at the perfect times here. Missiles coming out, making Hierro leaving the zone there. And Briabon coming out from one side. Is that a
Booyah Bomb, the armor does get broken.
Hierro struggling to get the zone here as Riptide did not pay attention to the zone.
I believe they do have the upper hand. However, that Hydra is just
Oh,
doing
okay.
some work.
Okay, I thought
Yeah, nah,
Hero
yeah, I saw
died
that
there.
as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jiki still having control, getting control of the zone and still having the lead. How?
Still no CDS trick jump here.
No,
Disappointed.
that's kind of more of a special case. You wouldn't really use that in a
Oh,
mode
flank
like
coming out there.
Konjan, getting splashed down, getting Mo and T, but going down to Miyasafa on the custom
Hy
Hydra.
yeah. Hydra does try to get zone here. Bubbles coming out, but that Hydra can shred
A flank
those
from
bubbles.
Hero on the CDS.
Brella getting 2v1 here. They do get one. Nope, the Enzap gets one. Enzap gets the swoosh out there. Honjin using missiles in quite an interesting spot there.
The penalty
Struck.
has ended and the counter is ticking down. Riptide taking the lead again as T trying to hold Riptide off. Dude,
Missiles,
recap.
another missiles.
We see the splashdown there, and both members of Jiki are hiding behind the pillow to not get hit by the splash damage.
Uh, T does push up there. Okay, I don't know how to use. Okay, no, that's what you do. Okay. CalamarCat was in zone there, but does push back thanks to the Hydra using missiles there, pushing Meow
Keeping the
back
Hydra
in.
away. Yep. Um, it Jiki was within 1 point of taking 2 points of taking the lead actually. However, Riptide just barely being able to cap the zone again.
Ooh, it's sticking down to
I said
Riptide
it.
here with those missiles.
Commentators curse. Um, this um this game is really going back and forth, isn't it? You
This
know,
entire set's going back and forth.
yeah.
It's
Jiki
gonna be a
having
close
control,
one.
using those missiles, right there.
Uh,
Bubbles
Bubbles
coming
trying to
out
hold.
to try and defend. However,
Ooh, getting picked
looks
by
like
the
that was
missile.
the missiles.
That's zone to Jiki, but quickly taken back by. Nope, not yet, but
The penalty
close
had
by.
been cleared. However, Riptide is just there contesting the zone, telling Jiki, "No, you're not taking this." Booyah Bomb and
You
Specialist
shall not
forcing
pass.
them to be pushed back, but the missiles do come out and the rain.
Oh, is that?
Ooh,
Oh, that's
that
not lead
that isn't
again.
lead. However, Jiki is fighting hard to get the
Oh,
zone back.
missiles was pushing back. That's lead
They
to Jiki.
Yes, it is. CalamarCat sharking around, trying to get the
Getting some.
lead the umbrella out using the NZEP 89, a missile machine. Jiki R2 down and Riptide does get the zone. However, they do have a bit of a penalty to get, and they have to count down. Ooh, Jiki getting the zone again. Um, the K-Pro just sitting there, and
Oh,
Riptide unable to take the zone to activate that overtime.
and is 3-1 to Jiki.
3-1 to Jiki.
Riptide tried the hardest, and it was a quite good. I think that was quite evenly matched.
Yes,
Jiki
it
dodging.
did go back and forth quite a bit there. However, Jiki just taking, just being able to take the zone, keep him back long enough, and take that lead.
Jiki does move on to
Winners
semifinal. No,
round 3 as Riptide heads down to uh losers round 2, it looks like.
so while we were, looks like, yeah, Jiki and Riptide played, Hoki and Char played. So, yeah, Jiki moves on, and Riptide goes to verse Inkpact, and we still have to see the loser of round 5, 2 versus Char.
Yes, I'm thinking that we take a break for a moment and
Okay, yeah.
we go watch Char's match once they're ready. How about that?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, we'll be
Uh,
taking a quick break. We'll be back once
cue the music.
I don't have any. Actually, here, let me try something. Hold up. Hold up, let me try something.
See you right here, folks. Salty, getting on stream deck here.
I don't actually have stream. I'm actually getting out.
Ah.
Let's see. Let me turn up my audio.
Oh, looks like Riptide's gonna use the same lobby for inkpact. Oh. Oh yeah, well, looks
Alright,
like we'll just
I
wait for
got
Char's
squid.
match.
I got squid beats. I got squid beats up. Alright, I'll mute our mics for now as we wait for losers round 2 then. We'll be back once it's ready.
Alright. Okay, rooms up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We've got Hourglass versus Cha now for losers round 2.
We on?
Let's see, losers 2. Yeah, but might have to restart serve quickly for stuff.
Alright.
Um,
Let
let's
me
see if I have
just
Cha.
join.
I don't know if I have Cha. I have Hourglass. I don't have Cha.
Yeah, I have Hourglass added too. We'll have to wait for
Yep,
Hourglass to join.
that's fine.
Alright then.
Oh, that
Getting the bracket
map
up here.
list broke. That's fine. Alright, Hourglass versus Cha. This is Div 4 versus Div 4.
Oh, this is gonna be who won last time?
I believe Hourglass came second over, so they.
They probably won. As Freedom Fish won, but they were quite close to it. So
Cha did come fourth, so I'll check. Hourglass versus
let
Cha.
me just
It was actually they made it to round 9.
game
Hourglass
9 hype.
versus Cha. So this is
Ah,
looking to be. This might actually be pretty close.
looks like looks like Char wants to get their revenge here.
So
Who
yeah,
won?
they might want that revenge now.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
The
quickly
plot armor.
restart serve control because it's being a bit weird. Okay, hopefully that didn't break anything. If it does, don't blame
Entire
me.
space-time continuum collapses.
Okay, cool. I have to, for some reason, you have to restart things for the
Oh, okay.
map list to get up. Alright.
Oop, yep, room's up. Pass is
I got it. Yep, okay.
looks like we're getting more people to come in. I think it's because it's like 3 now. Peak time.
Probably.
Hopefully, peak time doesn't mean everyone's watching Netflix and we just
The
get
internet just
disconnected.
dies. Yeah, I know. I'm actually surprised things has been fairly stable for me.
Commentators curse, don't do it.
Ah, yeah. Oh god. I actually forgot to start recording for this, so I have to use the stream VoD if I want to chop it up. That's fine. Hopefully the audio levels aren't busted.
I'm currently I have stream on my second monitor. Everything's running fine, so
Now, because I also like to record at the same time, because I have
oh,
everything
okay.
on separate tracks, so then I can edit
Gotcha.
them at the end.
Okay, they're ready.
Alright, we got
This
Hourglass
is
versus Cha. I'm gonna swap the teams around, because
yep.
that's better.
Hourglass message chart round 1. Tower control Manta Maria. Let's do this.
Now,
How do I?
Tower Manta. It's Manta
I
Maria, I guess.
it's a bird. I
It's.
guess hopefully no one gets seasick. Wait, what are some good bird puns?
Let's see which of these teams will swim or sink.
Oh, looks like we'll
Ha
be here for smooth sailing.
ha. We're all laughing here.
Insert the laugh track.
I don't have that.
Oh, this is the Big Bang Theory. None of the jokes are funny, but we have a laugh track going on.
Alright, so Hourglass, we've seen that Hourglass can make stuff work. We got Melon on the Cancer Dynamo Griffin, Tentatex Splash Shot. We got Sorella Brella by Spud, NZEP85 by Porobo. We have the 52 Gal, Tentatech Custom Hydra, and that Custom Blaster on Cha. We already see here,
Looks like
both teams already in mid trying to get the advantage. Armor coming out by both teams already.
one
Momo getting
down, both
caught
teams.
out, overextending. However, that Dynamo not letting them move the tower.
That Dynamo, Melon, see, Melon does play Dynamo, I knew it.
Yes. They
Melon
are
going in
already at the
bunker
first
here.
checkpoint. However, um, Cha are just respawning, so they are in no position to stop that tower.
Hourglass is pushing them back as Melon keeps getting that street under lock and staying in bunker, getting those shots there. Oh, he does go down there. Spuddy coming in with the bomb rush here, getting chased by the 96, and they do go down. Spud just
Ooh,
staying in street, getting directed by the
custom. That
blaster
is the
there.
custom. Yep.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a bit.
that that was an extremely strong first push by Hourglass there, making it past the first two. Ooh, that
Knocked up by
direct.
Melon. Call him Nintendo because that was a direct. Okay. Armor coming out from Char here.
Not going for the armor inkjet. Not really much precision to do it. We see on the map field, duos have more map control over Hourglass at the moment.
Oh,
They are
Griffin
just
getting shot by that inkjet.
they are just being pushed back here. That is two down for Hourglass. We see people jumping in. Um, however, that is the first checkpoint cleared. However, Hourglass um,
Taking that tower
s-
back.
stopping that
Ooh,
tower from moving. I think that's a wipe on
yeah,
Cha.
more or less here. Melon going back into bunker where he is. It's a good spot. He
It
is
is.
getting pressured, but he has that Bria bomb on the ready. Will he get the shot? Oh, he
Ooh,
tried
try
to
to
use
get the
that Bria
booyah.
bomb.
Doesn't get the armor up in time.
But using his bomb rush to still have the tower here.
Stop that tower from it.
Ooh,
Now we
getting
know
pushed back by the armor. Ooh,
umbrellas
okay,
and blasters. Those are kind of I know.
yeah.
I've heard umbrellas don't really like blasters because they can just shoot over the shield and still get them. So it's a love-hate
It's it's
relationship.
it's charges versus Splatlings, and I think
Essentially,
Char is aware of the Brella. Ooh, he's getting that double.
they are aware. Um,
The Inkjet, the only one left, does
ooh,
go down there. One
we do
jumping
see
in,
a
but I don't think what's coming in.
jump.
Okay,
Griffin trying to get that
Blaster.
blaster, not getting it.
That Blaster is doing work for Char at the moment, but unfortunately unable to be backed up by his team there. He did that amazing shot on
Getting the
Porybo, does go
indirect,
down.
however, Spud coming in, taking out the blaster. It does seem like
Commander.
Cha has been pushed back quite a bit now.
Looks like Spud's coming in to push him even more
Coming from
back
the flank,
here,
gets
but
caught out
unfortunately.
on those grades by the 96 gun. Oh, that's actually the 96. So.
Oh, looks like Curboy said these puns are gonna throw me overboard. Okay, we see what you did there.
Ooh, we see some fanciful footwork from the blaster.
Yeah,
Griffin not
done some tap
missing
dancing.
that jump, getting punished for it by the gal.
Ooh,
However, Cha is 3 down, so Hourglass
that's a wipe.
wiped. So Hourglass making another move now. We do
Char
see
coming
the
in as a
bomb rush coming out from Spud and Melon on that dynamo up in the bunkers trying to keep anyone they can out. This looks like the
no coming in.
last
Yeah.
checkpoint has been cleared,
Looks like the game. Is
and
it
that
game?
is the
Yeah, it is
KO
game.
to
KO.
Hourglass.
Let me just do the arms with. KO. Okay, I'm done. No, I can't do it.
Ah, this
Okay.
is Hourglass. Alright. Yes, alright, we can see pretty even splat counts above around the board
Hourglass.
there. Yes.
Yeah.
We see that Cha did make a number of attempts to push in. However, Hourglass, remembering what we said last time, they can do heavy defense.
Yeah, they can do. They are quite versatile. They know the perfect balance between offense and defense. They just need
Yes.
to like know of what's good against what team.
Yeah. I mean, I do think both teams should know um what to expect from each other. I believe
Yeah,
Cha does have like two backlines on their team as well.
They are
Um,
quite evenly matched in like weapon pools. Like, yeah.
yes. Oh, come on, Surf. I don't want you to do that.
Surf acting
It
up me.
automatically switched colors, but I'm on color lock, so it doesn't do that.
Uh, Alright, we see Clamblitz Muscle Forge round 2. Both teams got a sub in. Hourglass versus Char. Sips coffee because joke. Tea, I should have
Huh.
said tea, but
Ah. All right. So Muscle Forge Fitness. Oh,
oh,
wait, hold up. We see a
did
disconnect
somebody
here.
did somebody go to McDonald's?
I
See, I told you, Salty.
damn it,
Oh,
and that's the lobby closed. All right, we'll be
I
getting that back up, I think.
told you. It's Australian internet. We always get one. We pulled the plug. Oh man, who pulled the plug on their router?
Dang, accidentally yanked that LAN adapter out of the switch. Maybe accidentally bumped the
Oh, I've done
switch.
that. I've knocked it over so many times. It's not even funny.
Accidentally
I
bumped the
put down my
switch.
controller, and then it just goes like, whoop, I'm gonna just head out.
I'm a head out.
Yeah. Okay, looks like Char will be remaking it.
Right,
Looks
while
like
we
it's,
wait for them, do we want to I guess we can talk about the rest of the maps here. Cause
yeah, go for it.
yep, alright, so we've got that is Muscle Forge Fitness Clams. Now they are I guess two main ways you get to the basket. Wait, is that the incline? Cause um
Yep, no, yes, that's the
I mean, technically still two,
should
cause
be.
the first way is you have to go walk over the grates, and by doing that, it's essentially like
Alright,
you know you we might be seeing some bubbles here.
alright.
I have
Yeah,
to
that's
actually
true. Rooms up, same pass,
yep, I have
and
to actually
yep.
find it because I forgot.
It's just
Yep, yeah, I
scroll
found
up
it.
like 2 lines. Yeah, okay.
My Discord's like crushed in the bottom corner of my screen, so I can't.
Oh, I can DM it to you.
No, I got it. I got it.
Okay, okay.
All right, so yeah,
Do you
what I
have
was
it
saying,
swapped
there
out?
is the grates you can walk through to be able to get to the basket. But there's
Yeah.
also the you can head around the right as well, and I like to count the right as the funny push because you can never expect it.
It's the funny.
It's the funny,
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we need to put that in the dictionary. Put
we do
Salty's photo on it. Just,
the funny.
yeah.
Literally anything happens, it's a
It's,
funny.
yep, just put the trademark thing on. That's all.
It's a funny TM registered trademark of Salty.
Put the copyright thing in, the R thing in.
Yeah,
Just gotta just yeah, put the $sign in. That's all.
dollar sign.
Just the demonetized logo as well. That's all.
If you use it, you gotta pay up the royalties. You know.
Speaking of royalties, fun fact: if you want to if you want to make lightning cables, you gotta pay $800 for one.
Well, if you want to
Yeah,
make lightning, oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think the lightning isn't like they are. I mean, gotta make money
yeah,
somehow. Gotta make money somehow.
I know. So I have way too much free time on my hands, so I know all this like stuff about laws. So royalties are basically it's Apple made the Lightning port, so they want to like copyright it. So but HDMI, like one of like the most known ports, they charge 80 cents for like their tax thing royalty.
Mm,
But Apple charges $800 for one cable.
bruh.
It's stupid.
All right. Okay. We're
Anyways,
back. Don't worry. We had a disconnect, so
overlay,
we're back
overlay,
in. Yep, I got it. I got
overlay.
the overlay.
Okay.
I didn't forget. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten. All right. We are
Still having
back.
PTSD.
We are back. So we have CDS, L3, Splish 7, and Cancer Slosh. We've got Cancer Junior, Roller, Sorella Brella, and K Pro. So, like I said, we do see bubbles coming out on Hourglass here. I don't believe um, Char have
Say down
any
an
bubbles.
hourglass. That's a wipe on hourglass. And yeah, I
That
think
is a
Char
what?
had bubbles.
Yep. All
Kerboy
right. We see
looking to get the
Prubo using the
clam.
bubbles there,
Oh, he
misses the
missed!
basket.
Oh,
That
come on, man. Are they gonna do the
devastating.
funny? Oh, they are
But we
not.
do
They are
see
attempting
Melon
to do
coming
funny.
from around the right,
And he
unable
does
to
get one.
um, add any more to the basket there, and that is the end
Uh,
of the first push.
yeah, unable to do the
Not really
funny.
any clams to back them up. It was just pretty quick. Get in there, get in their heads.
Yeah. I think what Crowboy tried to do was deploy the third bubble, but then he didn't turn the stick enough in time. So
Ah,
that's
yeah,
why
S-
he yeah,
he
he
missed
didn't
a
play sticks.
unfortunate, but it does happen. Uh,
Yeah. Or as dudes likes to call it, just play motion.
um, we do see Hourglass was two down at the for a moment there. It looks like Cha is
They have
looking to make a push to the right.
push the
However,
right
Griffin
side.
getting two, not letting them in, and
Chad usually does back up
going
there.
around from behind.
They have 9 clams. They are getting chased by the roller by Melon there with splashing on the ready. Is that going to be they yep, Yuzu does go down there.
Now Hourglass do have three specials ready. They could make a push right now, get enough
Yeah,
clams, just make a big play. We see Griffin here using the
yeah.
Booyah Bomb.
Melon just shocking on that little break there. Does get that pick on
The
nope, he does
baller
roller.
trying to get Crowboy, but jumps down. Um, doesn't doesn't look like they're making a push unless if someone's made a jump.
Oh,
No,
Crowboy
Crowboy
going for round 2.
bubbles
Is it
again,
going to is this
and he
deja vu?
does
No, it's not
hit.
deja vu.
He does make the basket. However, no clams to back them up again. Unfortunately.
Crowboy do the funny as 3 versus 1 did not go well. That's straight down on Hourglass there at the end of that push, but they get a free pity. But
How
at the
three
cost
down? Cha is moving in.
getting that
They have
power
moved in
clam in,
quickly.
and they're rolling on the left side. That yeets by the shank there.
Now,
Ooh,
Momo, last one
off
left.
the
On the
lead.
right side, they go from behind and they do
Oh,
take
that's
the
lead.
lead. Hourglass are
They
not
did the
expecting.
funny.
They did the funny.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
That's a salty verified funny right there.
Mhm. We need a
However,
Discord.
still
What was that?
not much of a lead. Hourglass can make it back. They still have about 2 minutes to go. It looks like they are pushing again. However,
Ooh,
Spud taken out. 3 down. That's 2 power
and
clams in.
that's lead.
They lead again. Look, it's just flipping back and forth this match.
Breabom does go out there, trying to
Griffin
push them back.
punished for have Melon
That's
trying to
Breabom.
go around the right, getting more clams in, not making it. So they are just sitting there. I believe they might be waiting for a jump.
Yeah. They just vibing, bro.
They see Griffin see someone on the left side there.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
they can't do a jump. Wait, no. Oh,
like-
Melon taken out. Um,
looks
Cha
like-
have all their specials ready. They might be making a move now.
Is this?
They
this
are-
could be a lead.
No, not quite.
No, not
They need
quite.
the power.
Are they looking for a jump here? As the baller was just sitting there,
They-
but no jump. That is the end of Cha's push.
They just
Uh,
did not have any clams on them. They had a good push. They had Hourglass occupied. However, they could not get any more points.
Yeah.
They really
Uh,
need to watch their clam counts because
It's,
they do need
clams
to
are
take-
important. It's called Clam Blitz.
exactly, yes.
Looks like Spud's trying to solo push this here, but he does get the bomb rush out.
Gets-
Gets one pick.
Not making it. However, rip that power clam. Jump back to spawn. Now, they do have a power clam.
Looks like
It's like
Hourglass
Momo
playing
is going
defensive
around
here.
was trying to go around the side. Saw
We
Spud
have
decided not heading there.
yeah. We have 11 seconds of overtime left. What can they make this? That's
Ooh,
three
that's a
down. I think this
power
is game.
carrier down. I think that's
Oh, that's
essentially
a
a wipe
what?
now. If the
Oh,
power
are they
plant
gonna make this
breaks, that
score?
is
Oh, that is
overtime
game.
over.
We only get
Yes.
15 seconds. That's 2-0 at the moment.
2
Yes, 2
nil
to 0.
to Hourglass.
I guess they weren't checking the time. Get it? Because our class, it's a
Nice one.
way
You
of
see
keeping
Griffin with a 21. Doing some work as a
what?
K-Pro.
I
You
mean,
know
I
the
got like 21 once, but that was just because I had income and the rest of the team got the entire kills. It's relatable.
right, we saw that match. It went back and forth. Quite a number of
Yeah.
times. However, Hourglass just making it being able to make one good push, getting the
And then play
lead.
defensive.
And yep, even though Cha did open the basket after they lost the lead, they just did not have any clamps ready,
Yeah.
and they
Looks like, yeah.
and it was basically a wasted push.
Hmm. Looks like we have zones piranha pit here. Uh, it's quite interesting because I'll probably call it piranha plant half the time, but yeah.
Zones Piranha.
This just in, Sturgeon Turf versus Jiki, 3-1 to Sturgeon,
3-0.
and
So
3-0.
that means Jiki will be heading into losers finals. Sturgeon Turf and we'll just be waiting in the grand finals now.
Yeah, looks like it'll on my thing. I think it looks like my bet is probably gonna be uh uh ink like Riptide. Like, I think it's gonna be Riptide versus Hourglass next. Or I don't know. It looks quite close at the moment. Because this is going to be an elimination. Yeah, two teams are going to be eliminated in the losers bracket here.
Yeah,
I can get that streamed up for you if you want the bracket, because I have it
no, it's fine.
open.
I have the backup
Yeah.
as well.
All right. Anyways, back on the match at hand here.
Splatoon's
Round.
Piranha Pit. Now, I find Piranha kind of annoying to be honest, because firstly it's double zones. You have the moving
Yeah.
conveyor belts, which just stop your movement whatsoever.
Uh-huh. Unless it is.
Yeah, and like it's also like it's
It's
I
not
mean if you
good.
don't count like the useless areas, it is a pretty
Congested.
big map, like
Yeah.
if you ask me.
Uh. Yeah. This is going to be round 3 splat zones. Piranha Pit Hourglass versus Char. The score is 2-0 at the moment.
Now
We have a southern.
this is a match point for Hourglass. So they do want to be taking out the win
Yeah,
for this. However, um back in the official series, th- our Hourglass and Charm made it to game 9. So hopefully
so
we
we
see
can see
somewhat of a
anything.
reverse the beginning of a reverse sweep here.
Ah, yeah,
We know that Cha can do it. It's just whether
yeah.
they're able to do it right
I
now.
think I think it
That's
was round 2 of season 6 too. So I think these teams have improved
yeah,
quite a bit
yeah. All
from that.
all the teams have improved considerably since the beginning of the series. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Sinks washing machine rapid from Char there, looking to get some chip damage in. The jerk blitz it. At 96 gal, and from we do see ball points from both teams. Brella from Spud again. We're gonna get countered by the K rapid there. Zone 2 Hourglass there.
I got the overlays. Don't worry, I got it. You didn't miss much. All right. Yep.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. Um, yep.
I was
Hourglass
wondering.
taking early lead of the zone. Not much of a lead, however. JJ
Jake,
caught out, unable
oh,
to use their baller before Kubo spreading them. Um, the rain does come out, stopping the zone for a bit. However,
ooh,
that is
Junior getting caught
three
out.
down on Hourglass, and um,
Ooh,
Char getting control of the zones now.
that ballpoint just coming out of that sponge and scaring them and getting two of those people. And
Yes.
that was a very quick retake there, as like, that was amazing, because they did not, Charles was not considerate of Melon, as they were just hiding behind the sponge. They were just being patient. Looks like he's getting pressured here by,
Yes, we do see Melon getting pressured from the conveyor. They are last one left, so they
looks like
head
they're gonna be
down.
providing jumps here.
They head down the conveyor there. Ch Cha do taking the lead only by a few points.
Bola missed Spud. I think they're trying to go for more
Yeah,
the
they went for
zone
the
rather
zone.
than
They went for
Spud.
the zone.
Probably
Special
better to
bomb
go
rush coming
Spud,
out
but
from Spud here,
yeah, I think
contesting
they
the
should have gone
zone.
Spud.
Ooh, someone jumping
Ooh.
from the conveyor. However, Spud getting split between three players goes down. Now it's ooh, there's two down on Cha. So Hourglass taking the lead, three down,
That is a
and
one
that's
shot, I
basically a
think.
wipe there. We see the um, Rapid coming back in. However, Hourglass do have the lead now.
Yeah,
Char's really going to need to coordinate the
yeah.
specials quite a bit to be able to
Yeah, this is
take it
gonna be
back.
hard for Char, because one, they have map control, two, they have beacons everywhere. So
Yes, we
they
see a jump
they
out here. That that
that's probably
that
smart.
counter is not slowing down at all. We see Cha trying to head around for the second zone instead. They do contest that zone. However, Hourglass
One
is
fighter
on
useless
top
there
of it.
jumped out. Yeah, looks like that is game
That
3-0.
that is 3-0 to Hourglass.
And Hourglass moves on to losers bracket round 9, I think. Should
Nope,
be.
that's losers 3.
Oh,
Losers
I
3.
legitimately did not see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Char does get eliminated there.
That is the
Uh,
end of Cha's round in the playoffs.
yes.
Unfortunate, but valiant efforts from both teams there.
I don't think we have time to get another match in, as all of
I
the
don't.
matches
I
have
think
started.
Riptide and Impact are already in the middle of it, so we'll just wait for losers round 3 then. Um,
We'll be taking a break.
after losers just to catch people up after that was just losers round 2. We're currently waiting for. Oh, actually, they finished.
Oh,
Riptide.
Riptide versus Impact.
So Impact has been eliminated. It's going to be
It's
Hourglass versus
Hourglass versus
Riptide.
Riptide. We said that in sync. Focus.
Nice. All right, let me get the stuff up.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Uh,
Clear scores, map
uh,
list, use
we still
list.
on stream?
Yep, we're still on stream.
Alright, I gotta go now, so
All right.
thanks,
That's
yeah. Thanks everyone for coming. It's not the end, I just have to go for my funny flu shot because it's gonna hurt, so wish me luck, guys.
well,
Probably be screaming, so
I'll see if I can get someone else on right now since a few teams have
yeah,
already finished. All right.
yeah,
Thank you for coming on.
yeah.
Um,
Thanks, Salty, for commentating with me, and see you later, bro. Good luck with commentating, and we'll be watching it from the car, so
all
yeah,
right. Yep.
see ya.
See ya. Okay, so I'm just gonna get everything sorted up. Um, Oh wait. Oh yeah. I forget my mic is still unmuted. That's fine. Okay, just to catch people up, we will be streaming Hourglass versus Riptide loses round 3. Let's see here. Riptide. All right. We are currently waiting for Nicosar to jump in to help commentate. So we'll be waiting a few minutes for that first. Alright, looks like we will be starting. Alright. Let me just fix up audio.
Of course, let me know if I'm a little quiet.
You are coming in pretty quiet. If you wanna.
Okay, 1 minute. Oh, I'm at max volume as well, so I guess I'll just talk loudly.
Yep. Alright.
Anyway, yeah, from all accounts, it's been a pretty great set of matches so far.
Yep, it's been. A few of them have been quite close indeed.
Yeah, I managed to catch the Clam Blitz match between Riptide and Jiki. Just from wandering by, that was quite something. So
Yeah.
yeah, we've got a showdown now, I guess, between the two teams that have been knocked out in the second round of winners. Knocked down rather than not knocked out yet.
Yeah. Not yet. Still got
Mm.
one more to go. I'm gonna quickly. Oh, we have started. Alright. I was
Excellent.
gonna
Yeah.
fix up the map lists, but that's fine. Alright. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Alright, so then we have Splat Roller, Cancer Junior 89 and custom dualies on Riptide. We have Sorella Brella, Ballpoint Junior and Cancer Shot on Hourglass.
Yeah, so both teams got quite a lot of close range firepower, and Ballpoint's the only genuine long range weapon out of all 8.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix up
Oh wow, Crowboy there, caught unattended by Conjan. Riptide probably. Oh no, there we go. They're getting quite a few splats here, but oh no, there we go, and the ball, and oh no, Con
misses.
So,
But second try
gets it
gets
on the second one, but got out of the splashdown. We'll see whether they can capitalize. It looks like CalamarCat all alone probably doesn't want to risk that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
running
down.
away. Still, pretty quick first break, and another power clam ready on Riptide's side.
It's like Griffin sees the roller trying to sneak around. Oh, does get caught out by the roller.
Yes, Konchan now, oh no, choosing to engage, taking on a 2v1. Seems like not quite the right choice, given that I think he would have had clear just to run straight through to the basket.
Yeah.
Oh well, so it goes. Alleycat breaking out the bubbles there, maybe just out of desperation. Because yeah, look, they get shredded. Crowboy's able to run in. Got 3 power clams? Oh no, 2 power clams up there on Hourglass side, and that's a
There you go,
temporary
3.
wipe on Riptide.
So it's like, ooh, that's all 3 in.
Yeah, and Spud's got a bunch of small clams as well.
Really good push there. Still
It's
coming
not
on.
over either.
Oh, and a jump.
Yeah,
Oh.
super jump power clam. Griffin absolutely noticing that that's the chance to just turn this thing around.
Yeah.
Riptide's really got their work cut out for them now.
Down to 16.
Yeah, and so fast as well. Often teams don't necessarily react fast enough when you get that really, really brief wipe, but Hourglass knew they had the chance.
Yeah. Both teams just up in mid here, trying to get some more clams. Trying to make the...
Yeah, we're not even halfway through the game yet, clockwise.
Oh, yeah.
And then, oh wow, yeah, that little incursion there from the Hourglass player. Riptide couldn't punish it. They get away scot-free after picking up 2
Calamar
spots.
last decides to chuck away the power clamp, but gets caught out by the missiles.
And so we're gonna get another break, I think. Corey coming in. Does get it, but that's possibly not worth doing, actually. If Riptide are able to pick up their freebie, it looks like they've neglected to. So at least that's not going to give them anything they didn't have before, but that wasn't really a very good push for Hourglass.
That was... They were 3 down at the break, yes.
Conjan trades the 2, which would buy his team some time to get back on.
We do see bubbles coming out from Alleycat here. It looks like Riptide is making a push now, but they don't have enough... Oh, there we go.
The ball. Kira can kill Spud here. That's a lot of clams.
We got a jump coming in as well. And that's a
CalamarCat
wipe as
will
well.
narrow it down. And AliCat now there in front of the spawn. I think they're going to overtake.
Oh, they do.
And
But
the
can they get
knockout
the
threat.
last one?
CalamarCat has the clan,
Oh,
and
they
boom!
do.
I certainly did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Oh wow, a really precarious push. Like, I don't think they ever had more than 2 people in the area at once, but they made it work.
No, yeah, they did. They just they got the wipe and they just had enough clamps to take out the KO there.
And they had their people in the right places. Really impressed by that.
Just shows that these teams want to get back up in get to that grand finals.
Well, yeah, they've obviously not only do they have to deal with each other, they're then going to have to take care of Jiki, it looks like, who've been knocked down into the losers bracket by Sturgeon Turf. So they've got their work cut out for them.
Yep.
Jiki took out Riptide 3-1 in the winners bracket, and well, we'll see. Looks like a substitution's happening. And well, we've got Rainmaker on Gobi Arena. Boy, I must have been in a mean mood when I put that on the map list. Because yeah, it is a really, really brutal map mode.
Yes, it yeah, it is. Like not it's not easy to it's not easy to like push the Rainmaker forward. You really need a couple of members down to be able to start moving.
Yeah, obviously the approaches are so constrained. There are really only 2 ways that you can go at all.
Yeah.
Both of them are shooting galleries. Oh yeah, indeed. Subs from both teams, but it looks like we've got all of our players in now. Be interesting to see how they choose to go on this one. Expecting a slightly longer ranged comp certainly from Riptide, quite possibly from Hourglass as well.
I believe Hourglass, they do have 2 players who can play backline here, I think. I know Melon does backline, but
Pori does a lot of good work with Splatlands as well, so
yes.
maybe they'll go double backline. I guess we'll
Possibly,
see.
yep. Also, I do feel like since it is Rainmaker, they might want to go for a more aggressive comp here.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. Obviously, you've got all those confined spaces sort of in the lead up, but the middle's just this wide open killing field, really.
Yeah.
Stingray's probably not quite as much of a GG as it is, say, in TC, but still pretty handy to have. I could see. I wouldn't be surprised to see Bubbles coming out again.
Bubbles could probably be really useful to help move that Rainmaker, yeah.
Yeah, it's a way to just give you a bit of a shield coming in. Sometimes a way to break into mid as well if you're locked on your platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose we'll see.
I see Calamar in the chat here saying they're sitting out because they dislike this map. Melsofer saying only Inkjet mains and Tri-Slosher mains like the map. I can see that.
Listen, I feel it's heavy remix heaven, honestly.
Yeah.
Super kind for Booyah, super kind for that long range tank capability. But well, I guess we'll see what comes out.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
we do see a Tri-Slosher.
Yep, and looks like the heavy remix coming out there on Melon. Poribo running an NZAP instead, going up forward. Hero running the Blob Lobber. Will be very interesting to see how this one plays out.
Yeah. It looks like Hourglass getting the quick pop there. However, Tri-Slosher going down early.
Content just utterly disrespecting Hourglass there. Going down 1 for 2. Not sure if that was worth it, but it certainly was a thing. Hero gets away from the Booyah bomb. And looks like neither team... Oh no, there we go. Hourglass grabs the Rainmaker.
Looks like they're looking to go around the right.
Well, the right push would be interesting. It's usually quite difficult to do because it's not worth much. Hero there is able to get them in the back and Konjan trapping in the front. Yeah, there we go. That's a pseudo wipe. Riptide looking pretty confident in that defense. Oh, and then yeah, as soon as they go onto the attack, Hourglass is just able to clean up 2 of them.
Rainmaker not really moving anywhere.
Throwing out the bomb rush the instant that it's ready. It clearly wants to, deny that area.
We do see the rain coming around, heading towards the left. Does get Griffin.
Yes, Spud making good use of that Prela shield though. And it looks like Hourglass might have a second chance to go for a push here. Oh, no, overwhelmed by the attack there. In fact, yeah, they've only got... okay, Melon doing solid work here, just arresting that momentum a bit. And denying the... Oh boy. Yeah, this could... Okay, never mind.
Ooh. They do try to go through the that corridor there. However, they just get stopped, and Hourglass using that chance to push it through.
Yeah, Spud trapped there with the toxic mist and all of that yellow ink, not really able to do anything, completely unable to move.
No, Brella's not really the best painter, if you ask me.
Well, of course they were in the Rainmaker at that point, so
right.
they did manage to overtake. Gobi can win with that kind of push if you're if the other team's bad enough at attacking or you're good enough at defending, but I wouldn't be comfortable. I wouldn't settle for that.
Hourglass is three down here, so Riptide looking to move it back.
Yes, they did need to take quite a while to get the Rainmaker popped and forward though, so it looks like it's pretty much just essentially a status quo. Oh, AliCat gets through that splash wall, not enough to protect her though.
Stuck on that little block, I think.
Yeah, and Hero taken out by the Rainmaker explosion. Konjan comes in with a splashdown and just tries to go for a cheeky overtake, but it's not enough.
No.
And in fact, yeah, that's a pseudo wipe. AliCat does do the aggressive forward jump, but going 1v2 with the blaster is not going to work out well.
No.
Especially when there's so much range on the other team.
Tries
no,
to get the Rainmaker, but it's heavy.
In fact, yeah, I was surprised that it was the Heavy that got the splat there rather than the Rainmaker.
Yeah.
And Hourglass now are looking pretty happy here with that momentum. Oh, never mind. No, everyone just dies now.
Melon does have their Booyah Bomb ready to launch if they need to.
Yes, they're probably going to hold on to it until the Rainmaker gets grabbed and use it to deny progress. That splashdown creates a distraction. Griffin taken out by the Tri-Slosher. Very nice double.
Ooh, but heading around.
Yeah. Well,
Hourglass wiped, so that's they're just able to walk straight up there.
That's a good intercept there by the T-Tech. Griffin doing excellent work. But that's obviously a very nice push for Riptide. They really needed that. And Griffin... No! Oh, that tug of war! Griffin opts out. But Riptide still have 2 players at large there. Griffin not willing to pick up the Rainmaker. Okay, there we go. AliCat gets pinned, and that's the end of the push.
Hourglass really needing to get back to mid quickly and try and reverse the momentum there. Griffin using the inkjet, getting one snipe.
Yeah,
and getting
and they're picking up Hero as well. That's a great inkjet, given that it was pretty much used out of panic as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Really well played there. But the clock is ticking is the problem now.
Looks like Hourglass is looking to get some picks first before they move the Rainmaker. They need to guarantee that they are able to take over that lead.
Yeah, it's very sensible approach. And then unfortunately they start dueling, and it looks like Riptide managed to get the Rainmaker while the rest of the team was away. And I think it's going to be very hard for Hourglass from this point. Riptide get the pop and pick it up. If Melon can get the splat, okay, there we go. That's some overtime at least, but it's going to be really, really tough for Hourglass from this point on. Under a lot of pressure.
We see AliCat trying to get from behind, doesn't get the Rainmaker.
Yes, but all of Riptide's long range is still present. Hero's able to make this approach really, really miserable for the Rainmaker.
Melon using that Booyah Bomb.
Oh, they get a bit aggressive though. That pressure's just too much. Konjan now looking for the moment. There we go. Oh, no, doesn't quite get shot out of the sky.
But the rain and the indirect from the blaster gets the Rainmaker, and that's the end of overtime.
Still, yeah, that was a really scrappy game. Lots of back and forth there.
Yeah, really looking to be quite close at near the end there.
Yeah, you look at those splat counts, like Mist and Griffin both picking up so many splats. But a lot of the time it was just a big smash in the middle without the Rainmaker really going
Yeah.
anywhere. Very indecisive. And so I guess that's the one good push that happened was the one that won.
Yeah. Looks like Riptide subbing out for Calamar back in now.
Yes. Alright, Alleycat taking a break, it seems. And we're on to, Snapper Canal, I think?
Yep, TC Snapper.
Mm.
If I put the map list correctly, which I hope I did.
Well, you think I'd know. I wrote the damn things, but, well, that's what the players seem to think as well, so I think we're accurate here. So yeah, this one's pretty mean as well, honestly. You've got those, the checkpoints are really exposed.
Yeah, it's like the first two checkpoints are kind of the more. Actually, no, the third checkpoint. More of the third checkpoint's the more difficult one to clear, I think, because it's just really close to the drop off near spawn, I guess. So
And you got the situation like in every mode on Snapper where the map itself is just so open for movement that the
yes,
attackers really need to watch their backs because it's quite easy for the defenders to come around and pincer them.
yes,
But if you want to get a clean tower push, you really need to just stop the other team from doing anything at all. You need that 100% shutdown.
yeah. Need to get like a couple of picks first, and then just really move up. Twitch chat, I don't really know whether you should be drowning people in chocolate.
Dear me.
Ooh, looks like Riptide has something planned up their sleeves. Alright, got the overlays. Not gonna forget that, hopefully. I already did once. It was horrible. Oh,
Oh
damn,
yeah,
that's... We got a...
Double blaster is always fun. I approve.
yes. Double blast and double and zap.
Interesting to see, contacting the hero replica rather than going for the custom blaster. See how useful that splashdown goes. Early skirmishes going Riptide's way. But the tower not really doing anything.
Looks like Riptide does get an advantage and is able to get the tower to that first checkpoint and probably going to be clearing it. Yes.
Yes, at this point I think they've got smooth sailing until the next checkpoint arrives. Hourglass unfortunately has just been a bit outmaneuvered and then, oh boy, that's a really unfortunate.
Ooh, a splashdown cancel.
But Melon's there to just clean up the tower. Griffin's going advanced guard, and that's a pretty good stop. I was expecting Riptide to break that checkpoint, honestly.
Yeah, no, yeah. We got the inkjet coming out here. Doesn't seem to get a pick. No.
Oh, yes. That splashdown doesn't quite accomplish what it needed to. Does at least trigger that panic faller from Melon, so they can't use that in the future. But on the whole, things
the tower is moving. Spud on the tower, being the umbrella, they do take the lead.
And Melon's, oh boy, there we go. Melon does get a pair, and that's ready. In fact, we had that emergency jump out, and we see why.
The two blasters just trapping him on the tower, unable to clear that shot.
Yeah, just vaporized.
Ooh, direct and a splashdown.
Error from Toribo drops down into the splashdown's attack range.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. So they long range duel works out in Riptide's favor. The range blaster gets the direct on the Nautilus, and they're ready to push again.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that Inkjet's got a few things to say about it,
Ooh.
and indeed that's
That's one.
solid
Does
play
get the
there. Good
second,
position.
and the jump point is camped.
Still, Griffin's gotten good mileage out of the Inkjet throughout
Yeah.
this set.
So Hourglass looking to try and clear that second checkpoint at least.
Armor goes up just to make it a little bit easier. And so far, yeah, neither team really wants to get into CQC. Because Blaster's showing you exactly why you don't take the tower lightly. And that auto bomb there, finishing off the last person to jump on. Very unfortunate for Hourglass there, but they probably should have seen it coming, honestly.
Melon going around, stopping what looks to be Calamar from trying to sneak around.
Yeah, meanwhile you get Spud teaching Hero exactly why you don't just try to head-to-head fight against Umbrella.
No, yeah.
And the bomb rush comes out. Spud's clearly just looking to say, this area is ours, get out of here. But in the meantime, Riptide has snatched the tower, so all this fight here didn't really amount to anything. Looks at the moment like Hourglass aren't quite ready to go on the offensive here. Spud gets a little bit too eager, gets teamed up on, and looks like Riptide is back on the attack. Yeah, very dangerous for Hourglass now. They're spread out, they aren't quite together. And Riptide, if they want to, are able to just get a good distance on that tower.
Ooh, Griffin getting conjunct, but
Spud
caught
doing
out by
so much
Calamar.
work with the decoy, just absorbing all his firepower and not going down. Yeah, I reckon that's the end of this push. And Spud's still not going down through all that damage. Wow, that Umbrella Shield's really, really doing its job. Content does correct, but the bomb rush takes him out. So really, at this point, Hourglass it's their game to lose. Their lead's not big, but at the moment, Riptide have proven that they can't really get an offensive push going. They haven't really managed anything since they set that 56.
Hourglass just looking to hold their defense at the moment.
Losing that Nautilus is bad for them. In fact, right now, this is Riptide's chance.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Hourglass, they've had two picks right at the timer. Koribo not in any condition to approach a
But
blast.
just rushing the tower.
Yes.
Ooh, they do and get the splats on the tower as they're jumping in and end that overtime.
Yeah, that Nautilus came back in time and was able to provide covering fire. I don't think that tower would have gone Hourglass's way if it had been a single player approaching. Well played there, well played there.
Yeah, really, lots of back and forth again.
Alright, well, it's Kelptime time!
Kelp.
This one could be over very quickly if Zones on Kelp goes the way I feel it usually goes. It tends to be a pretty quick shutout. The question is, who's going to get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so looking at this point, like both teams are happy with their lineups, they're just gonna run it back. Yeah, given we've had subs every match until now, it's yeah, they're clearly settled on this. Oh no, there we go.
Oh, there's the subs.
Bit of an internal debate, perhaps, over what would happen there. Still, yeah, no, we've had some. Yeah, this has been a great set. I'm
Yeah.
really happy I came in on this, honestly.
I am wondering whether either team is gonna be playing like a junior or something.
Well, I think it's probably reasonable. We've seen it come out from both teams so far. It's not the most junior-friendly map as far as zones go, just because you can't really paint the whole thing at once.
Yeah,
But
true.
I wouldn't be surprised. Pretty handy for vanilla. Not. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't pick Cancer on zones, but you never know. Otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see NZAP coming back again, just because of the amount of walkways you see.
No, yeah, Ensep
Probably a
can just
Splatling.
run.
Yeah, controlling those corners and the walkways is pretty handy. Pretty good to have some range. For the most part, we've seen just, we're probably still just going to see more of those, short range Slayer picks as well. Like, not sure whether we're going to see any blasters coming back, but definitely, if Griffin doesn't run T-Tech or maybe K-Shot instead, then I'd be very surprised. You've, been getting such solid results from it so far.
Yeah.
Likewise, I think Spud's run Sorella Brella every single game so far.
Yeah, one trick Sorella.
And it's a pretty good Splat Rush zone as well. So, yeah, I'd probably expect that to come back. Let's see.
We do see,
Indeed.
yeah, juniors on both sides there. Spud still using the Sorella. CDS from Crowboy. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting seeing Griffin in particular being the junior user on Hourglass, giving up on that slaying power. And we've got an early 3 down on Hourglass's side, but Crowboy works very nicely to bring it a bit more even. I don't think we're going to see a cap yet. Oh, never mind. No, that 2v1 goes Riptide's way. All they need to do is get upstairs, and they're probably going to be able to start ticking down the timer.
Yep, there it is.
Now, Melon is set up, but the rain's going to force them to move out of the way. I don't think Hourglass have them in yet. They need to be a bit more patient. Right now, if they're not careful, they're just going to get spawn staggered, and it's going to be over.
They're just rushing in at the moment.
Yeah, Griffin gets a bit impatient there and gets taken out. Crowboy realizes that maybe it's better to be a bit more measured. Spud now working on the point. Alleycat gets into the 1v1 and, yeah, loses. That's what Brellas do. And there, Hourglass do a very nice job of setting up essentially a 3v2. And they're probably going to get the cap.
Yep, that was a wipe just there. So, hopefully now it's Hourglass's turn to get this.
Konjan gets taken out after the... Oh no, in fact, saves the splashdown, but still, does mean that Riptide are a bit split up and staggered. I think it's going to be a while before they're getting any point neutralization. Once again, they've, made the same mistake Hourglass made on that first cap, and they're just being a bit too eager to get in there.
Hourglass do taking the zone.
Yes, they've got 2 down on Riptide now, and it's looking pretty good for them to just keep on rolling. We're getting to the point where Riptide's only really got 1 chance to succeed here. Too much more time, and it's just going to be...
We do see Konjan coming from behind, but gets caught out.
That rain is going to help them at least. It might get them a neutral on the point, but unfortunately they've got 2 people there right where they needed to paint, and I think we're looking at a knockout now, really. There's just not enough time. Konjan has to come in, but I don't think he's going to be able to set neutral.
That's the KO!
Yeah, that is, that's Kelpdome Zones. Sooner or later, a team is just put on the back foot 1 time too many, and they've just got to start making their silly choices because the sensible choices are too expensive.
Yeah. But,
boy,
hey, at least we're seeing a Game 5 now.
Yes, on a personal favorite map of mine. I really, really enjoy the possibilities you get for Clan Blitz on Arowana.
Clan Arowana. Arowana being, quite a long stage.
Yeah, it's very long, but in the case of Clan Blitz, you've got quite a few ways to approach the objective, more than you have in a lot of the other modes.
Yes.
And, uniquely, you can just run straight there from mid. You've got walkways all the way through to the objective.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm not going to discount the possibility of Cancer Junior here.
Yeah, I think that's probably a reasonable pick here. I'm hoping to see Rapid Blaster. I feel it plays really well here, but I'm not sure if it's really something that's getting used these days by these players. Yeah, I suppose we'll see. So Riptide, yeah, obviously they've managed that 2-0 up, but it's been pretty scrappy. The only game where they really had this authoritative, yes, we're doing this and there's nothing you can do about it push was their very first one, which was Clan Blitz as well. Um, that knockout on Humpback was something else, but ever since it's been a little bit less assured. Whereas you saw how Hourglass were able to get that zones knockout, that's probably going to make them feel pretty good right now.
Yes, it does. Alright, match is starting. Comes a bit quiet. Alright. I'll just...
Maybe turn this up a little.
I'm gonna hope
Oh
that's...
boy, the K Junior comes out, and we've got a K Pro on each team. You know it's Arowana.
Yeah.
Vanilla Junior, meanwhile, on Crowboy. Yeah, this will be interesting to see how this one pans out.
Not going for the Bubbles variant, which is... It can still work, though. It can still work.
Conjan, meanwhile, running Neo Sploosh, so we've got missiles for days. Double missile comp there on Riptide. And the only... Oh, no, yeah, we've got beacons on both teams, although obviously very different commits perhaps a little bit rashly to falling down into the middle. Manages to get away. And Riptide are picking up a few splats here and there. They've got a lot of clams, but I don't think they have a power clam.
Looks like they're
Oh,
trying to make the push through the corridor there.
Yes,
They
the
do.
bubble's working as a distraction.
But
I'm not
Calamar,
sure any
last one
full
left,
going in.
decides to retreat.
Yeah, a pretty good defense from Hourglass there. But once again, they're confident and they're patient, and it looks like Crowboy is going to try and take the ink rail. Gets there before the pursuer, and does get it open before getting shot down.
And that's
So that's
3
a
down
close
on Riptide there, so they aren't able to stop
And we've
them.
got the super jump happening. No, they couldn't get it in, or did I miss C? Never mind, no super jump with the power cannon.
Melon getting a
They're getting
few
it
more
anyway.
there. Getting it down to 26.
Yeah, wow, that's a heck of an offensive. Riptide are going to have their work cut out for them. They've shown us they can do that reverse knockout in the past, but it's going to be, you don't want to have to do that much work. Very scrappy right now. Players down on both teams. Conjan trying a base invasion, I think, on against Hourglass there, but just kind of getting stuck up there on the wings. Takes on the armor and gets a trade. Not too bad, really.
We can see from the overview here that Riptide seems to have majority map control at the moment.
They are moving into mid right now, but unfortunately the problem they've got to deal with is they need a lot more clams than they have right now. Alleycat's throwing the bubbles up, and Hero's looking like he wants to sort of get an instant clam. But unfortunately that blind corner is just too mean. Griffin there able to deal with Riptide players one at a time. Alleycat manages a trade, but then the Brella's just there to stop them. And bam, yeah, that's the end of that push. Very unfortunate for Riptide, they just couldn't quite go in with enough coordination.
Yeah.
Spud gets a little overconfident there, though. Thinks that Brella Shield, given how well it's treated them in the past, you can't blame them, but it doesn't make you invincible. Griffin, oh no, he almost gets 2. CalamarCat now seems to just want to go for a push for the sake of it. But there's so much firepower there that no choice
against
to retreat.
Missiles coming out again.
Yes,
does get Spud.
Down on both teams. But look, Hourglass has got the high ground now. That ballpoint is going to make things very hard for Riptide. CalamarCat betrayed by the power clamp, so Crowboy knew that they were coming. Yeah, this really is looking quite solid for Hourglass at this point. They haven't yet got any breathing room, but they've managed to just stop Riptide approaching. Alleycat stuck with the unfortunate situation. Oh no, take it out from both sides, and this is looking really grim for Riptide now.
Yep. Hourglass is coming back in now, taking control. Looks like Crowboy trying to take control of the incline there.
Yes.
Might be getting a jump.
Power clams are all the way back. I don't think they've got a jump.
No, couldn't get the jump in time.
They have grabbed their pity clan to do this as well. They've got the lead at the moment, so it's less of an issue than it might have been. But if Riptide manage an overtake that's not a knockout, this will mean that there's no safe overtime there. That push is stalled for now. CalamarCat stuck in a skirmish on the flank. And I think Riptide have a little more breathing room now, but they don't yet have a power clam, so they really need it. They've only got 30 seconds to get one assembled.
There we go. Cat getting the power clamp. Deciding
Yeah, but
to
getting
drop
that
it
kick on
for now.
CalamarCat. This is looking really, really dangerous for Riptide. They don't have control of their power clam, they don't have the numbers, and they don't have the turf either.
No, they don't. Hourglass really holding strong on their defense here.
Yes, and that double firepower there from both the K-Pro and that ballpoint splat lane doing so much damage.
And that's the game.
Yes, that's it. A very confident hold there from Hourglass. Riptide were doing a lot of the right things throughout mid-game. They were pressing Hourglass back, but unfortunately they were never able to do it with enough coordination. They couldn't quite get the different pieces to work together.
Yes.
So that's Riptide, unfortunately knocked out of the playoffs. Managing a respectable 4th place, I believe.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
And well, honestly, yeah, that was a pretty excellent match. But it's Hourglass who gets to go forward. They've got a date with Jiki now.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna quickly take a few minutes break. Need to quickly run to the bathroom. I'll be back soon.
No worries.
Alright, I am back. Let's get this up. Oh, and I see the Oceanink Squid's Twitch channel has is now hosting me. Nice.
Well, we do have 2 more matches to go, and I'm sure they'll both be pretty excellent. But for now, I think I'm going to be signing out. Thanks so much for running this stream, Salty. It was really fun getting to commentate again.
Yeah, no, my
I
pleasure.
believe CalamarCat is going to be jumping in a minute or two to hopefully see out the rest of the tournament with you.
All right. Yep. That's cool.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. And all the best with the remaining matches.
Hello.
Hey. All right. I'm gonna fix up the audio because I put it up really high earlier.
All right. Yeah, I was tuning into the stream when I wasn't playing earlier, and it was interesting to see the games from Spectator view.
Yes.
But also, like, I was still listening to the Riptide VC. I just muted myself, so I could hear like their commentary and their calls and everything, and then like 5 seconds later see it on the stream. That was fun.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I've surf control set up correctly for this.
Yep.
We are in losers finals now. Jiki versus Hourglass.
This is gonna be an interesting one.
Yes.
I think.
Unlike some of the previous matches we've seen, the difference between these two are like quite a bit higher. I believe Jiki is Div 2 while Hourglass is Div 4.
Yes. So I mean, having just played against Hourglass though, Riptide being Div 3 as well, they're pretty good.
Yes,
So
we've been seeing Hourglass quite a bit in the stream. Yeah, they've been faring quite well against some high div teams as well.
yeah, I think because I mean the divs are based on the seeding tournament at the beginning of the season,
Yes.
so you can definitely see that Hourglass have improved over the season, which is really nice to see. Like that's one of the reasons we do the series.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been nice to see that. All right, I am hosting currently
Alright, okay.
because they're going to be subbing. Now, what is my map list? Losers finals. Zones Reef. I do kind of wish we'd got into this map list. I do like this round's maps. Zones Reef, Rainmaker Muscle Forge, TC Starfish, Clan Blitz, Piranha Pit. That one not so much, maybe. And then Zones Wahoo. Like, this is pretty nice. I
Yeah,
like this list.
this map's pretty good. Quite like it myself.
Will I need to accept any friend requests?
Should be good. I'm hopefully not going to forget to change the overlays this time. Because
Yes.
I forgot to do that. I forgot to update this. I forgot to do that earlier, and we completely missed the match because it got KO'd just like
No.
that.
Oh dear. It has to happen at least once per Oceanink stream, to be honest.
Yes.
Like we always do it at least once. So yeah. Alright. Looks like both teams are ready, I think. So I'm gonna click through. I'm just double checking the map because I am notoriously bad at looking at the maps and picking the wrong one. Yes. Okay. This is final. Game 1. Spot Zones Reef. This is correct.
Okay, looks like they are on alpha, so I'll switch that around.
Yep. I really do like when everyone has the team tags in the names. It makes Spectator so easy.
Yeah. And it looks cool. It looks cool too.
That is true. It does look very nice. Alright. Okay. I am actually slightly tired from having just played for the last 3 hours. So this is going to be interesting. but I also really want to see these games. I reckon this is going to be fun.
Hopefully it'll be all good and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Start of game 1. Splat Zones Reef. Hourglass versus Jiki. Let's see what we can get. Oh, okay. These comps are interesting.
Yes.
Brella, Custom Jelly Squelches, Ballpoint Junior versus X-Splosh Junior, Kansas Splattershot, and Sploosh 7. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, we already have a couple people going down. We have only 2 down on Hourglass, but still. Very quick splat sets.
There we go. Zone has been taken. And Jiki's already moving right up, trying to stop Hourglass from being able to get back in.
Oh yeah, they got a pseudo wipe at the beginning there, and it's allowed them to just push forward so far.
Spud just barely trying to stay alive there.
Yeah, Spud's starting to get out. We've got a rain coming out as well. They should be able to get at least one zone here. Griffin with the splat, very nice.
And they do cap the zones. Yep.
Yeah.
Now it's Hourglass's turn to take it. Ooh, Melon unable to jump off the bridge before the spat bomb detonated.
Yeah, very nicely done there. We got Spud dancing around this hammer here. This is a lot of really good movement here.
Ooh, Cruel Boy stuck in the corner.
Ooh. Yeah, a bit of a trade there. We've got 2 down one team, 1 on the other. Still fairly even. But looks like Hourglass is just sort of there we go. They were waiting for the armor, I think. Now they're going to try and push in together. We got one splat. We've got a rain coming out. Griffin's doing the flank again.
That
definitely seems like Hourglass has a strategy here.
That penalty has been cleared for Jiki there, but looks like Hourglass takes it back, which puts even more penalty on their score.
Yeah, definitely. It's starting to add up quite a bit. Oh,
Ooh.
that was... yep, Mo just falling right on top of the ballpoint. That was a bit unfortunate.
Melon getting some beacons around, helping out the team get back in quickly.
It's a small map, Reef, but you can never underestimate just how much having those beacons is going to help. Especially with a 2-zone map. Nice splat there, with the rain coming out as well.
Jiki's taking the zone back though, and counting down that penalty again. Looks like, and penalty cleared, but the zone has been stopped. And it flips back again to Hourglass. Hourglass is, they're really going to need to try and hold that zone for long enough. Because they can't keep, flipping it back and forth between Jiki and themselves.
Yeah, it's just getting both teams more and more penalty, which would be fine except for the fact that Jiki have a pretty decent lead. Oh, there we go, the penalty's gone. So Jiki are now working towards a knockout. Someone is painting the maps a bit here though, but... Oh,
I think there might have been the rain.
Yeah, that would make sense. There we go, there's another rain coming out.
Okay, more rain.
Definitely seems to be a bit of a strategy on Hourglass's part.
Ooh, Griffin just running away from that baller there.
Ooh, we got Crowboy coming out here. Manages to get a zone. Does go down, but still, that puts the penalty onto Jiki once again.
Just buy some more time for them.
Yeah, we've got 1:20 left of this game, so they've got plenty of time to get in. They just need to be able to break this lockout. Ooh, nice splat there by Raid.
Gets 2 on Griffin.
Very nice. Bit of teamwork there, I think. That ended up being a 3v1, which is, of course, a very nice situation to be in.
Now, Hourglass did stop the zone for a second there, but it wasn't enough. Jiki just being able to clean it up and take the KO.
Yeah, very nicely played there. That was a good, solid win. Hourglass made a couple of really good pushes in, but I don't know, it almost seemed like they were being fairly cautious to me, not wanting to be too risky. Apart from Spud's couple of crazy pushes forward. I saw Spud being quite brave a couple of times. So, all right. Oh yes, I have to do maps. What is my map list?
I think it's
Um,
Rainmaker Muscle Forge.
Oh yes.
Looks like we got some subs.
Yep. I might ask. Okay. So apparently both teams might be subbing.
Alright.
So we're just have to. Well,
Jiki
I'm gonna
does
have to
have
watch out
Jiki does have like a pretty large roster. They have 8 members in
Yeah.
their team.
Yeah, and some very scary names there, based on previous seasons. Like I don't think none of those players are new this season. They've all been around in competitive for a little bit. Actually, same could be said for Hourglass. But
Yes.
I don't know, it's always interesting each season seeing, the new teams who are full of old names.
Yeah. I mean, always in between seasons, you see teams moving in and out, swapping players, stuff like that.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's good. Riptide is more of an oddity at this point, considering we've had the same roster for 3 years or something.
Wow.
Yeah. But, like, nobody else does that. All the other teams tend to switch around quite a bit. So, alright, I think we've got our subs. Alright. I hopefully don't mess up the subs at any point, but there we go.
Alright. What I'm thinking here is Sploosh 7s. Maybe. Definitely.
I would like to see it. I would like to see it.
Yes.
It can work. It can work very well, and it
Okay.
can be absolutely terrifying to be on the other side of.
Wasn't there like there was a match a while back where there were like 3 Sploosh 7s on the one team? It was
Yep.
on this exact same map and mode, and it
Yep.
almost worked.
It's oh, I've managed to forget the team names. Jeez. FLC's team this season. Untitled. How did I forget that? Untitled Splatoon team. Yeah, so I was at PAX last year when FLC and Jim spent about 3 hours debating the viability of a triple or quad Sploosh 7 comp on Rainmaker. So I've been waiting for Untitled to play that comp for a very long time. So I was very, very happy to see it. And it is pretty good. Like, there's genuine reasons why that can work. But unfortunately, it looks like we only got one Sploosh 7 this game. Alright, what do we got? We got Brella, Sploosh 7, Crow, and Enzap on Hourglass, and Heavy, Tenor Tech, Kensa Mini, and Kensa Sloshing on Jiki there.
Yes.
Interesting choice of the comps. Looks like we didn't lose anyone to the pop, but the Tenor Tech has gone down since.
There does seem to be I think there's a hammer, at least one hammer on both sides here, so that they're able to...
Yeah, that is true, which of course is very nice for the push up the ramp on the side there. So we may see that strategy come out a couple of times.
It does seem Jiki does have... Oh, no, Hourglass just taking it and running with it.
Crowbar picking it up in the middle of the other team's ink and just not even caring at all. Oh boy.
Yeah. And now Hourglass looks to want to continue this push, but doesn't seem like... They do get like 2 extra points.
There's a full life there as well onto Hourglass.
They
So
got
Jiki should set up.
They got like 2 extra points for that push, so...
Yeah. Points, I guess.
True.
58 is fairly decent, although on this map,
Yeah, you could. You could just take the right path.
Yeah, just run it around, get a bunch of points really quick. So, oh, we got a hammer coming out. The hammer very quickly went down there, unfortunately. Oh, X-Wash versus Brella. This is always fun to watch. Oh, nice. Brella wins. Well done there. And I think that Rainmaker is going to be in a lot of trouble. Somehow Spud survives the Rainmaker shot. I have no idea there, but...
Rainmaker has a free path to just take the lead
Ooh.
there.
Yeah, and we've got someone coming around to defend. Oh, nice. Trades out. Oh no, Griffin is still alive. Very nice there.
Griffin from the front gets the Rainmaker.
Yeah, alright.
But that is much more of a lead than Hourglass had before.
Yeah,
So-
22 points. They're basically going to have to get to the pedestal to win this one now. So, will be interesting to see how that goes. Porobird was
2v1
doing
there.
was doing so well to survive for so long. Oh, here we go. We got a wipe. So this should be a good push from Jiki. Looks like they're going to try and go rail. No, I think Hourglass have come in to defend that way too quickly there. Still, Jiki just haven't picked up the Rainmaker yet.
No, just letting it reset.
Yeah, I mean, with such a good lead, they really don't need to push, although there is 2 minutes left. Defending for 2 minutes is,
Yeah,
sounds a little bit tiring, but...
isn't easy, yeah.
Yeah, it's certainly a possible strategy. Alright, got a hammer coming out once again.
Gets
Oh, nice.
Porobird.
Yeah, still only gets one though.
Ooh, and gets
there's the
Griffin
second
with
down.
the yeet.
Nice.
Always good to see the yeet.
Unless, you're on the enemy team. In which case...
I mean, not too nice.
Yep. Speaking of, that was an interesting use of it. Use the hammer yeet to hit the rail there.
Ah. Ooh,
But, I mean,
the Kansas Slosh getting Griffin just as she jumps out.
Yeah, we had 3 down there for a second, and now the minis pushed way up into the team. Oh, hello, we got a hammer coming out. No, Spud, very nice there. I should also double check that we're actually watching the same thing. I'm not sure we are. Whoops.
Possible.
Yeah, auto spec is not being nice for once. Let me see.
We see Hourglass, having some troubles getting back into mid here.
Yeah, Jiki are doing pretty well in this defense here.
Ooh, hammer coming out. Ooh, 2 hammers. Hammer v hammer, but horrible. Crowboy.
Ooh.
Trying to run with it doesn't get very far.
No, that was a bit of a desperation push there, I think, and didn't work out, unfortunately.
Doesn't seem to be overtime unless it...
No. Oh!
No.
Oh, it did actually trigger!
It
Oh,
did.
wow, alright.
No, I think Jiki picked it up, but then they got splattered at the last second. But then they
Yeah.
were able to grab it again.
Yeah, somehow still carried through, but... Alright.
Still worked. This is the second match to Jiki again.
Yeah. Oh, very nice splats there. 17, 17, 16, 12.
Double digits, Jiki there.
Yeah. Alright. I mean, I guess they were basically defending for 2 minutes. And so when
Yeah.
you are defending, you can kind of go for like the safe picks rather than trying to push in and do crazy things.
Yeah.
So, makes sense. Alright. TC Starfish.
Looks like Hourglass is subbing. Both teams subbing.
Yep. Alright.
Now, I want to point that Hourglass has been in this position before. they've been 2 down, and then they just reverse sweep and take the last 3 games.
Yeah, they seem to be getting pretty good at that. I'll have to see how they go. I mean, if they get through, if they win this one, the next one is Clam Blitz Pit, which is a map.
It is.
Yeah, definitely not one of my favorites by far. Following that is Zones Wahoo, which is, it's not awful, but I tend to avoid it a little bit when it's in solo queue, just because it's such a bizarre zone with the way the little walls are around it and it's all enclosed.
Yeah.
Yeah, never quite sure what to think of that one.
And it's one of those zones that are kind of more easily capped, I'd say.
Yeah, if you have a Booyah, Bubbles, a Bomb Rush, even an Inkjet, then you can basically cap it. And also you can get locked out so easily on that map. It yeah.
Looks like Jiki swapping out quite a few of their members here.
May also just be undecided what they're who they're gonna sub.
Yeah.
It's always a good thing, like if you're not sure who you're gonna sub, pull everyone out. So like the other team doesn't just automatically click through. We maybe did that a little bit earlier in our match. But
yeah, I think we had that happen with one of the previous matches as well. So it happens.
Yeah. Be nice if, you know, Splatoon had a way of confirming people are in the lobby or something, but no. The game isn't quite that smart, I'm afraid. Oh, there we go. Alright. And I think we had William sub for Hourglass as well, so we should be good. I will just double check.
I think so. Is it? They subbed for Crowboy, I believe.
That sounds about right. So I keep muting myself to yawn because apparently I'm exhausted. But anyway, I may have also stayed up last night watching anime and reading things. So this is my fault. So alright. I do have the right map. We are on TC thingy. TC Starfish, yes. Yep, I'm definitely not awake. This is fine. I feel like Yasifer is maybe not quite awake either. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hello? There we go.
I mean, technically I slept at like, what time was it? 2 yesterday, and I get absolutely wasted if I don't get enough sleep, which I didn't, so...
Yep. That's about me as well. It's, if I sleep less than like 8 hours, I'm dead the next day. So, I like my sleep a lot. Okay, I've done this right, yeah? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You got me very confused at the beginning, so... Alright, and I'm gonna try and sync up my auto spec to yours this time, because it was not behaving in the last map. Alright, so this is match point. If Jiki win this one, then
they head on to grand finals.
Yeah.
Against Sturgeon Turf, which they did lose in the winners finals, so...
So it'd be interesting to see how that goes with a repeat. Or, you know, Hourglass could get through. And then, well, actually, that would be a repeat as well. Because they also verse each other in winners round 2. Yep. So I guess either way, we're going to get a repeat. Hourglass went 1-3 before, Jiki went 0-3. So will be interesting either way.
Both teams just want their revenge.
Yeah, pretty much. Which, fair. And there is an opportunity for bracket reset, but we shouldn't go to that.
I mean, it's always nice for a bracket reset. That
is true.
It just means more Splatoon, more stream.
This is true. More Splatoon is always nice.
Yeah.
Alright. TC Starfish. Match point. let's see what we've got for comps. Alright. Oh, sniper on both teams. Okay. So, Brella, Splatterscope, Enzap, and Crow versus Enzap, Kensa Splattershot, Emperor Julies, and also a Splatterscope.
Interesting. We've seen Griffin was doing quite well on the tent attack, I think, or like the octa shots earlier. So swapping out for the scope now.
It does seem like both teams probably have a similar strategy, perhaps.
Yeah, these comps are quite similar.
Yeah, the biggest difference we've got is that Brella, which seems to be just what Spud plays.
Yeah, just one kick Brella.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But it is
Porobo
also
getting
quite nice.
2v1 there.
Ooh.
But both of them going down too.
Yeah, we got 2 down on Jiki at the moment. Although they are jumping in, so that didn't even make much of an effect in the end.
Front line spider scope didn't work as well.
Yeah. Oh, Raid went into the Hourglass's base and almost put off more than he could chew, but...
Oh, did he do the dually thing?
He kind of just walked around a corner into 2 people.
Ah, I see. Alright.
Yep. Alright. Autospec might have actually synced up. Yay.
Alright.
We've got the Stingray coming out here. That should be a big get. Nice, gets a splat.
That is the first checkpoint cleared, and Hourglass are kind of their respawns are kind of staggered at the moment.
Yeah. Jiki are doing very well and well, even pushing up now. They've got what, 1 or 2 people in their base. Oh, Spud goes down. That's 3 down.
Griffin not wanting to make a move. That's the third checkpoint there.
Yeah, William coming out from the top here managed to push someone off the tower briefly because of armor, but Miasper is there and on the tower. William's all alone.
That's a wide. Everyone on the tower, they clear that checkpoint quickly, and that's the set to Jiki.
Very nice there. That wipe, like, the Hourglass didn't even have the time to get back in. There was absolutely nothing they could do at that point.
Yeah.
So, the whole team on the tower at the end, very nicely played.
Yep.
Alright. Good number of splats on ice there with the 11. Very nice. Of course, we had the 3 armors coming out as well, which would have been quite nice. Alright. Well, that is the match.
That's the end of the losers bracket. Now we're heading on straight on to the grand finals.
Yeah. So now we're doing Sturgeon Turf versus Jiki.
I'm gonna make sure that I actually do have to close and reopen Surf because it doesn't update the map list for some reason.
Yeah, it tends to do that.
I'm gonna make sure that I disable timer because that messes me up a bit.
Yep. Alright.
Let's Jiki versus Sturgeon Turf.
Alright.
Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, that didn't. Wait, no, that did. No, that's a bit weird. Alright.
So now we need to go. I hope that Sturgeon haven't, gone and had a nap or something, because they haven't had to play for about an hour now, I think.
Yeah,
Because of course,
they've been waiting a while.
yeah, losers bracket as normal, but fortunately, just the main drawback of double elimination. It is nice though, making sure everyone has at least 2 games, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So it's always hard picking the format for a tournament, to be honest. Yeah. Especially one like today, where it's, we looked at the list of teams a couple hours before it started, and then had to pick what format.
Yeah.
And yeah, always interesting when doing a tournament like this. It's rather flexible. We'll say it might be different for next season. Which, actually, I guess since this is the last stream of season 6, I should have prepared something to say about season 7. I guess that would have been the smart thing to do. That is not what I've done, unfortunately.
Oh well, we just gotta wait a bit longer, I guess.
I have many notebooks because I like to write everything down, and it's the only way I remember anything. And one of my notebooks here somewhere is like Oceanink things, but it is apparently not on my desk right now, so I don't know where that notebook is gone.
Rip.
Whoops. Yeah.
Lost
But
to
yes.
time and space.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like my handbags, I'm pretty sure are just black holes most of the time. So, but I feel like that's just a general fact of handbags. Unfortunately, for those who don't have handbags, they're black holes. Stuff just disappears all the time. So, but no,
I mean,
okay.
it's just like washing machines and socks.
Yes, exactly. It's the same kind of thing, except they tend to eat like chapstick and hair ties and bobby pins and receipts and money.
Basically everything.
Yeah, pretty much, unfortunately. But yeah, so the rough dates for season 7 have been chosen. So we do have an idea of when we're doing it. And we also have some ideas about the format of the series and things we kind of like to change.
Switching things
Partly,
up a bit.
Yeah, well, like, because we get feedback at the end of every season.
Yeah.
And I admittedly haven't done a feedback form in a couple of seasons, but some people still DM us some feedback and such. And we've had a few ideas based on some of the feedback. Some of the ideas are slightly crazy. So we still got to figure out if it's entirely possible. But I expect there'll be a few polls either in the near future or like a month before the next season is due to start, so that we can figure out what people think of our ideas, I guess.
So you're just asking the general opinion of it, just to make sure that, everyone's good with that.
Yeah. I think at this point everyone knows I'm extremely fond of polls. I always like to ask before doing anything. Because, the series is for all of you. It's for everyone who plays in it. So rather than, us admins just making decisions, I much prefer to, make sure we're doing something you're going to enjoy. So, anyway,
Looks
I
like
think we have...
all in, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm just going to double check.
Looks like Sturgeon was doing some league before this.
Yeah, which, fair enough. Okay. Okay, so Sturgeon aren't subbing. Good to know. Chat, what kind of scoreline are you hoping for? Do we have any? Oh,
Ooh,
wait, we've lost someone.
looks like they're subbing before the first match.
Fair. Mochi's just disappeared. Yep. Oh. Alright. Actually, I should.
Looks like Jiki will be subbing in and out as they have been doing.
Alright. Looks like we're good. Cool. Rainmaker Schellendorf. Yep. Alright, let's go. Grand finals.
Now, Schellendorf.
Yeah. Yeah, this round starts off pretty rough, must say. I am honestly kind of glad I didn't get through this round because Rainmaker, Shellen, Zone, Snapper, Clamblitz, Skipper, TC Humpback, and then Rainmaker Gobi to round it off.
I did hear that you aren't particularly fond of Gobi.
No, TC, yes. Anything else? No.
No.
Clamblitz I don't mind, must say, but yeah, it's an interestingly designed map, that's for sure. And same with Shellen, to be honest.
Schellendorf is, you know, you either like it or you don't.
Like, I like it a lot more since the renovations.
Ah, yes.
That's for sure. I think Nintendo did a pretty good job with those. But I mostly like what they did with, I guess, zones. This one is still a bit... Yeah. Anyway, alright.
Alright,
Let's
we are
go.
starting. Yep.
Yeah. Game 1, Grand Finals, Rainmaker, Schellendorf. Let's see what we got.
Alright. We do see one Sploosh 7 coming out from Sturgeon Turf here, also running ballpoint and parries and Tanta shot. And on the side of Jiki we have the Tetras, CDS, Scope and Zap.
Yeah. Interesting choice with the charger here. It's not what I was expecting to see.
Normally
But
you
I
think
sure-
more Splatlings,
Oh!
because they sit... Ooh, that's a wipe.
Yeah. Full wipe there. Although a little bit of a like scattered wipe. They didn't get everyone all at once. But yeah, still enough to get to 33. Very nice.
Mochi coming around from behind, getting the Rainmaker. And the Inkjet unable to take off. That's essentially another wipe there. This time on the side of Sturgeon too.
Yeah, very nice. Jiki should get a bit of a push here, although it's not as... Like, having to run the Rainmaker all the way back from their side of the map is definitely going to hurt their chances of getting a good point here. And the Rainmaker did go down. Oh no, and MTJ is... nice, there we go.
Tried to run it out, but didn't make it far.
Yeah, I was worried that Jiki hadn't realized there was someone behind them there. But,
Ooh,
oh,
has it
nice,
sniped by Meowsopher.
very nicely done there. Alright, we got another one going down to the Stingray there. We got, oh, another one. Nice, 2 with the Stingray. Unfortunately, someone was there to
I
stop
think
the
it was the
Rainmaker.
Sploosh, because they popped Hammer, but got splatted. So
Very nice.
Rainmaker has
Ooh.
been picked.
Nice work with you with the Rainmaker. Meowsopher getting a splat or 2. Just trying to clear a path. There's no one on a...
Hazard
Oh,
looks
nope.
to be coming from the roof. Drop down does get the Rainmaker. Mochi being the last one left, moves out.
Yeah, unfortunately he goes down. There was a moment there when there was no one on Sturgeon on the left of their base. And I was hoping that Jiki would notice and just run the Rainmaker. But I think Ray came out just too soon for them to make anything of it. So. Oh, alright, we got 2 down on Jiki, nice. Rainmaker goes down, that's 2 down on Sturgeon as well.
Yep. It's like Hazard is... Ooh. Doolies vs. Doolies, but the Tetra takes it.
Very nicely done there. Seems to have made Ray reconsider what they were doing as well, just for a little bit. Nice ice getting Ray as well.
Ooh, this time it's more of a trade there. Rainmaker does get reset.
Yeah, which was preferable to picking it up for Jiki, to be honest. They don't have to run it quite as far. Oh, Mochi! Like, no, whoever that was. Very nice splat onto the splatling there. Very nicely done. Ice coming around again with the splat.
Ooh, Ray getting the splat on ice. And going around to clear the Spectator and the NSAP. Oh, doesn't get the NSAP, but the Inkjet finishes it off.
Yeah, nice teamwork there. Completely cleared the roof of three players. This should be a good push for Sturgeon now. They seem to be taking a bit of time to set up instead of just rushing in, which
Ice
is a good choice.
Going around from the right there.
Oh, the hammer coming out. That gets 2.
Does get the Rainmaker.
Gets 3. That's a full life. Oh, but
wait, did they get splatted by the Rainmaker Berry? I think.
I think so.
Or we should just see Hazard just sitting around at the steps. Ooh, goes down to the auto bomb.
Oh my goodness, Hazard. Really? Good strategy though, must say.
Good
Hilarious
try,
as
good
it
try.
looked. Yeah. Alright.
We see 2 of Jiki on the roof here. One deciding to jump down.
Yeah, it looks like Ice is very much just looking for picks, trying to get those splats so their team can get some pushes in. Oh, yeah, I was in a 2v1 there, unfortunately, so...
This looks like it's Mesper deciding to jump back, probably to use the Stingray.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yep, just sitting
yep.
there.
Went back quite a way there, which was a good idea. Nobody has the Rainmaker though.
Oh, and that's game.
Yep. If Jiki had been able to pick up the Rainmaker there at the end, they might have been able to do something with Miaspa's Stingray coming out.
Yeah.
But still, that was well played. Look at those splats. Both teams are actually, I think, pretty even.
Yeah.
Overall. So, nicely done. Alright. What have we got next? Zone Snapper.
Yes.
I gotta remember where Snapper is on this list. I'm very bad at spotting it, and I don't know why. There it is. Okay. So this Snapper was in losers round 3? Yeah, losers round 3. So yeah.
Let me just.
So Hourglass played this
That was
fairly recently.
Tower. However.
Yeah.
Tower Snapper.
True. That's the only other places in the map though. So yeah, Hourglass had played a Snapper at least fairly recently. Sturgeon haven't today, unless that's what's in League. I have no idea right now.
Oh wait, no. Hourglass played Snapper against Riptide.
Yes. Yeah,
Did
and they did.
Jiki play? No.
Oh
I don't think
wait,
so.
yes. Sorry. Jiki would have played the same round. No, you're right. They would have been playing Sturgeon just before that. So yeah, no, both teams would not have played Snapper yet this tournament. Okay. Don't mind me. I was getting confused.
Melon in the chat. What Hourglass?
Yeah. Shush. We'll get there. All right. Do I have the right? I do have the right map. I think. Yeah. Okay. I briefly glanced at the wrong list again. I should try to stop doing that. I think we've had this. Okay, we've had the subs.
Yep,
Okay,
looks
cool.
ready.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, Ice was doing very well in that last game with the
Yeah, they were
Tetris.
Tetris, yep, Dark Tetris.
So it's gonna be interesting to see if we get Tetris again from Ice. I wonder if Mouse is still gonna go with the sniper or might be changing it to something else. Looks like Ray was going back and forth on weapons a little bit there. They were playing a shooter of some kind in the last game.
Don't remember
So,
which. Might been
yeah,
Octoshot?
Enza? Yeah,
Enza
something like that.
Yep.
They were probably the inkjet, yes. So it'd be interesting to see what they run this time around. I don't know. I mean, Splat Zones and especially Snapper is a very different map to what we just played.
Yes.
Where Shellin has the 2 levels, Snapper is kind of just this giant ball. Yeah, I feel like we might see quite different comps, perhaps. Alright, Splat Zones, Snapper Canal, Game 2 of the Grand Finals. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. I'm liking these comps.
Right.
Overlay?
Oh, yep, got it.
Yep, cool. Alright. So we have Sturgeon Turf on NZAP, 96 Gal, Empire Julies, and an L3. And we have Jiki on the Tetris, Custom Explosh, Junior, and Kenza Splattershot.
Interesting.
Very interesting comps.
Did they swap dualies? Oh, wait.
I don't remember. I'm very bad at remembering what different weapons are, to be honest. Oh, nice. Meow's for getting Splat there, getting the double with some assistance. So this should... Oh, no, I was going to say it should be the zone to Jiki, but Sturgeon have got quite a bit of paint there. But the ends up just kind of sitting on the zone.
Yep,
We do have the missiles coming out.
almost clearing their short penalty, but zone goes to Jiki instead.
Yeah.
Does take the lead. However, they are 2 down. Sturgeon coming in, contests the zone and gets the cap.
Yeah, they got quite a bit of paint down there, especially with that gal. It can get down quite a bit of paint ahead of it, rather than having to put itself in danger first. So,
It's also got
nice
those, the sprinkler, which helps out.
That is true.
Looks like Sturgeon does have Jiki on the lockout here.
Yeah, we've got someone... Oh, someone jumped out from Sturgeon. They were lurking under Jiki's base, so...
Oh! Caught out by Hazard.
Yeah, very nice aiming there by Hazard. That was a bit of a fall-off shot there, which is not the easiest thing to do. Oh, Ice Clear getting knocked out of the splashdown there.
That's 3 down and only less than 10 points on the counter left. That looks to be the KO.
Yeah. Okay.
That was an extremely strong lockout from a Sturgeon Turf.
Yeah, once they got set up around that map, Jiki managed to get a couple, like, make inroads a couple of times in different parts, but I feel like they only managed to take a part. They couldn't take, like, the entire, you know, the whole bit of the map surrounding the zone.
They just weren't able to hold on.
Yeah, but still, they did fight back. It wasn't like it was an easy game exactly, so. Alright. Clam Blitz Skipper. Yep.
Clam Blitz. This one's interesting because there's like, you can take the long way up to the basket or like the short way. and it kind of depends when you use them.
Hmm. I kind of expect we'll see the snipers again, to be honest.
Yeah,
Because they can sit up on like the high plats
Yeah.
and just pick people off. So I would not be surprised by the snipers. Probably still the dualies. I don't see any reason those wouldn't be helpful. I guess we need to see who else Jiki's pulling in. Well, they have actually switched out. Oh, okay. So they switched out Miyasafa for T, I think. So I'm pretty sure that removes the sniper opportunity for them. So it's gonna be
Might they
interesting
be-
to see what they get.
Might they be playing a more aggressive comp?
I'll just double check we're all good. Yeah, I mean, after the first game, where they did quite well in getting some points back, and then that last one where they got locked out, more aggro play might be a good strategy. Alright. Looks like Jiki are doing a bit of strategizing at the moment as well. So, oh, okay.
Is that
Subbing someone else as well, apparently. I just realized how English is horrible.
yes?
I asked if they were done subbing by saying "all good?" ? And when Meowsmith said, "Sorry, we're still sorting it out," I replied with "all good!" ! Just like that's English. Why is this a language? Why does this exist? Anyway, all right, cool.
English is literally just like a mixture of like I don't know how many old languages. So
Yep. And then all the random slang and everything else we've thrown on top, and
yeah,
yep, it's a mess.
it
All
went
right.
wrong somewhere.
Yeah, that is for sure. Oh boy. All right, so we I can't remember who else we switched out on
There was
Jiki, but yeah.
Meowsiffer for T
T.
and let's see.
Yeah, not sure who else we had in.
Coco might have replaced Mochi.
That sounds possible.
Yep.
Yeah, so changing up their lineup quite a bit here because they've switched out 2 of their 4 players, so we might see a very different lineup here. It's gonna be interesting to see how that affects the results of the game.
Yes.
Yes, freaking out with the Billies on the stairs. Yeah, when we saw that, it's just like, really?
It's like
Fair. My English go bad many times. Yep. You'd think I'd know English decently, but only lived in Australia my whole life. But no, English is too hard. It really is. Too many stupid little rules. We should all just learn like Japanese. Actually, no, I lied. That thing has like 7,000 kanji. Anyway,
that kanji is just a mess. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, the sentence structure is nice, but having to learn
Yeah.
kanji is.
Yeah, that was the point I hit when I was learning it in high school. It was like, oh, this is easy. And then you get to kanji and you're like, ah. So that's the trap. All right, let's play the game. Match point of the grand finals of the season 6
I got overlays.
playoffs.
There we go.
Oh. So we have Sturgeon Turf running Kensa Dynamo, Squeezer, M Perry's, and L3 versus Jiki's Custom Jewelry Squelches, Kensa Slider Shot, Ballpoint Navo, and also a Squeezer. I'm not sure I've seen a game with 2 Squeezers.
I believe the squeezes are for the bubbles.
Yeah,
They
I'd
might
say
be
so, but
bubbles.
interesting choice.
Also,
I didn't
L3 Baller, Dynamo Booyah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we're seeing the inkjet come out now. Ice, unable to dodge away.
Hazard doesn't quite manage to get the last play. Oh, no, but teammate does come and clean it up instead.
Yes.
Alright. We had quite a few clams on Sturgeon. Oh no, Hazard!
Caught out by the missiles there.
Yeah, just got... I mean, we're stuck between a wall and water, so... Not very many ways you can go there, unfortunately. Alright, we have quite a few clams on Jiki now.
It looks like Jiki's trying to go through the shortcut there. Straight right in front
Yeah.
of their spawn.
There's definitely a bit of clam juggling happening, although it looks like someone on Sturgeon has gone south and is sitting down there getting
There's
some...
3 down both
this...
sides.
Yeah.
Now Ice deciding not to go in.
Yeah, probably a smart thing there. You've got to get that push through the middle there, you've got to basically run past the other team's spawn. So it's nice to get a wipe, but if you don't move immediately, you're going to go in there right as the other team is
Ooh, they do
respawning.
score.
Nice!
And T
Fine.
coming up from the bottom with a few more clams.
Yeah, Hazard there. Oh, T does manage to get them in, very nice. Gets all those in before getting taken out.
You see, Doolies versus Doolies and Parries doesn't make it out alive.
Alright. We got a Booyah coming out in mid here. Gonna be interesting. Raid having to retreat a little bit.
Ooh, someone coming
Oh.
from the top.
Yeah, Hazard coming out that way. I mean, good way to build some
MGJ,
special-
Bubbles from the bottom here.
Yeah, we got a ball. We got a baller coming out as well.
Doesn't seem to be one. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Alright. Took a second to shoot it. Whoever else was down there, but no, still
Oh,
got the
and a
ball
jump. We got a jump, and that's the
in.
lead.
Ooh. Very
Plus-
nicely done there.
Plus a few extra clams around the bottom there.
Yeah, MGJ swimming in and grabbing quite a few on the way. Sin has a couple as well. I don't think Hazard any. No, they're down to 0 now. So now would be a good chance for Jiki to, here we go, we've got 1 down. We've got Ice Clear watching mid, we've got T, Raid, and Code dropping down south to chase people away. Good split there. Good defensive split.
The thing with Skipper is that you're able to split up your power carrier and your the rest of your clam carrier, so one goes one way and the other can just sneak up from the bottom.
Yeah, definitely.
Except we got a jump coming in, but the jump fails. Hazards splatting them before they can make the jump.
Ooh. Yeah, getting a couple there. I was also amused by Sin getting a splat with the dynamo before just by rolling someone over.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Inkjet
Hazard. Very nice splat there. Not the easiest angle. Here we go, we've got MGJ coming in with the bubbles and the ball again.
That's 3 down, but do they have enough clams?
Yeah, Ice Clear also went down there, who was the last line of defense. But T coming out with defensive ball point. Ooh, gets a booyah straight to the face. Does manage to survive though, very nice.
They don't seem to have any more clams here. Hazard just trying to dodge out of there, but gets stuck.
Nice defense by Jiki. Sturgeon do have a very big lead here at the moment, but it's clams, you never know what can happen. We
Yeah.
still have 35 seconds and possibly overtime. So,
Looks like they're trying to juggle some of the power clams now.
yeah. Oh, Raid here using missiles to figure out where the enemy team is. That is exactly what I use missiles for as well. Honestly, their most useful use is just figuring out where everyone is.
Yeah.
So, oh no, Raid just not quite managing to get. Oh, gets one in the 2v1 there, but
Rake. Ooh, not going to.
Jiki. No, they had someone just fall into the middle of. Oh no,
Ooh,
he had
that
someone fall
into the
Ah!
drink.
Oh no, this is.
Jiki
That's 3 down
don't
on
have
Jiki.
control of their power clam there.
No, they need that clam to not die. There we
They
go. We
do-
got.
Ooh.
No!
I saw they tried to retrieve the clam at the end there, but someone splattered them and it dropped into the water.
Yeah. The water on this is so dangerous. It's actually in a very inconvenient spot. Yes, well done by Sturgeon Turf there. That is a lot of splats.
Yes.
19, 12, 11, 8. Jeez. I mean, Raid also with the 15. Pretty good there as well. But those were good to watch. Those were very good matches. Like, I mean, it's a 3-0, but Jiki made Sturgeon fight for it.
Yep. They
So,
did.
good games for the teams. I guess I should put that into the bracket. If Challenge will behave. There we go. Okay. Challenge didn't die during the tournament, which is nice.
Yay.
Yeah, been doing that a lot lately, so I appreciate the fact that Challenge actually stayed alive for us today.
I'm,
As a
I'm,
TR, it's a small things. Yep.
I'm actually more surprised my internet hasn't died much at all. It only dropped
Yeah.
like a couple of frames, like halfway through, and that's about it. So
Yeah, I think we didn't have too many DCs. Riptide had a DC at one point, but it was like really late in the game. So yeah, even Australian internet's been behaving today. We did pretty good.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. There will be some information about season 7 in the coming days. Also, I'll go do proper announcements of who won all the divisions and today and such. So yeah, there'll be a little bit more info coming out soon. But enjoy the fact that it's the end of the season. Enjoy, your time off from having to play in the series.
Yep. Use the time to relax. Play some
Yeah.
other games. Animal Crossing. Xenoblade and stuff.
Yeah. Or go train a heap. So when you come back next season, you're going to be, amazing to watch. Either or. But yes. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful night.
Yep. Thank you for commentating as well.
Oh good. Thank you to Namay and Nico who commentated earlier as well.
Yep.
We kind of organized that very last minute, so I appreciate them jumping in. And you, Salty, of course.
My pleasure.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah. See you, everyone.
Yep. See ya.